I'm actually Italian and something else. Puerto Rican and Italian. He's like, oh, you don't know where to start a fight or start a parade?
You can do a good Rodney impersonation. I mean,
David Collins.
David Collins. David Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
You're listening to 30-minute half-hour.
I hope you guys have checked out David Collins' 30-minute half-hour podcast.
Featuring great guests like Andy Fiore, Katie Burke, and Cardiff Electric.
Never heard of these guys.
Hey, Joey, relax.
He's either hilarious or hates me.
Oh, well, I appreciate you, by the way, man. Thank you for watching it with you and your mother. I hope I was able to make you guys laugh a little bit in a hospital setting. I know that
certainly, and it's not often that she gets to smile anymore, so it's great that she had that opportunity with your special.
It means a lot, dude, so thank you.
Oh, this is the best podcast I've ever been on. This was the most fun.
Wow, what a compliment.
Yo, thanks for keeping this guy going and kicking ass and taking names. I don't know if I can swear on this, so I'm sorry if I messed that up, but dude...
We try to keep it a family show, but as you could see by that opening segment, we're getting a little edgier than we're used to, but our audience seems to be enjoying it.
This was tremendous. Thank you for having me, I guess.
I just want to say this is probably the best day of my life, Dave. I had a really great time.
This was a great time.
We'll have to have you back in the future. You've done such a good job in those games. Do you know Austin Ingalls?
I love Austin.
He did a great job on these games, and we're looking to have him back.
Well, I just want to say thank you for inviting me on. It was really great to be a part of the show. I hope you get Jerry back. I hope that they find him. And I wish you and your viewers the best.
Hi there. I'm calling to leave a voicemail for David Collins.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Hi, David. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Good morning. This voicemail is for David Collins. First-time caller, long-time listener.
Big up, David.
Hey, Dave. First-time caller.
Hey, David. This is Dan McCullough calling in.
Hey, David. Real glad to hear you on the air again.
Hi, David. This is Deborah, a longtime listener of your show.
David Collins, longtime caller, first-time listener. I love the show.
That's perfect. Everybody listening? Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? And that's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? What a great episode. That's perfect. Everybody listening? I've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been the best.
You're listening to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour podcast.
That is great radio.
Starring David Collins.
I've been known as a bit of a hot interviewer, and I need to confront you on something here.
You've seen him on KMKF or 30-minute half-hour show. But now, with his very own podcast, featuring the best comedians and broadcasters from all over this great country of ours.
Not a lot of people know this about me, but I'm also a large fan of comedy.
What?
I always forget the blanket.
Oh, you want to have a picnic?
Now here's your host, David Collins.
Hello, everybody. Happy September 17th. Happy Wednesday. I'm back.
Hump day.
Troy's back.
Yo.
Dan Collins' 30-minute half-hour show's number one fans back, and Robert Wallace is
What's
back.
up?
Robert Wallace wasn't gone so long.
No.
You texted me this week. You say you got anybody going for drive time this week? You say you want to come on?
Heck yeah.
Come on, Robert Wallace. We're talking about the cruise.
Yay.
We're back from Mexico. I'm back. We're going to catch everybody up on that. I had a lot of footage.
I heard it was like the Titanic. I heard a guy. He said it was really cold out, and you were in the water, but the only difference was he saved you. That's what he said when he was bringing me here.
Right. Don't get me started on that.
Didn't that happen like that?
I watched
you guys didn't even hit the iceberg.
I saw that Kate Winslet in another movie today. She tries too hard. Everybody's doing like a conga line. She's doing extra spins for some reason. It's to stop showing off, Kate Winslet. You already survived the Titanic. What more do you need?
Yes, definitely. Jeepers.
Does she have an accent in real life? What was that?
I believe she's actually English.
Okay.
I don't know if somebody does an accident in real life.
I wish.
You said accent.
Accent.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day.
We have a lot of updates
How's
here.
David doing today?
I want to talk about the cruise. I want to talk about Daniel Alvarez. I have a little note card here. 9/11 just passed. We could talk a little about that.
I didn't forget.
Billy McNeely didn't either.
No, he did not.
And we can let him. Oh, did you already watch this? Are you up to date on Billy McNeely's 9/11?
Well, I was here when he was trying to save his family. You know, when he was.
Oh, I see.
How old is Billy McNeely?
And his church.
He's 41.
He's 41. His
dude.
birthday was a month ago.
He's a tactical.
Were you not here?
Killer.
Have you not been up to date on that? We've been making sure we talk about that because it's strange that he's 41.
I was just wondering if he was around for 9/11.
Did you watch the Cruise Time
He was an
episode
adult.
last week?
That's right.
You didn't watch the Cruise Time episode last week, did you?
No, me.
We posted a drive time
You know,
filler
Billy McNeely, it's being
on last Wednesday. Cruise time.
Oh, I thought Matt
McDonald's.
and Zach took over.
They did a broadcast on our drive back that Thursday the weekday after. What's going on over there, Robert?
I was just saying, it looks lighter on the thing out there. You know, when you look outside, than it does if I look out that way. You know?
Of course. Oh, it's a beautiful day out. We got our outdoor cam, and it's starting to get brighter later again. So we're getting the reflection that we used to get
brighter later.
last October.
You mean brighter? Oh,
later in the morning.
Oh, I thought you meant when I.
No.
Open my eyes. I thought you meant when I opened my eyes.
Daniel Alvarez, little Billy McNeely, The Cruise. Also, a new Tom Garland film is officially. It's the same movie that I went to the movie premiere a couple months ago. Went to the premiere in the theater. Got some pictures there. That was fun. I don't think people really. I'm not sure. I'm sure people kind of take my word for it at this point. But I was there and I had pictures. We kind of shopped the pictures, is why it seems a little. But I promise I was there.
It's like an AI deepfake. But
we went to the movie premiere. They made some changes,
No,
but
we
now
don't
it's up on
believe in AI.
Fossum. Just like Rudy's was up on Fossum, now this new movie, Huskies, is up on Fossum, the new Tom Garland movie. And of course, it is a Donzilla Productions movie, but we care more about the Tom Garland. So we're going to show some clips of Tom Garland from that movie today, Huskies. We rewatched it last night, saw any changes that they made. They added the 6 swimming scene for no reason with this guy that can't kick. Maybe we'll take a look at that. I forget the timestamp on that one.
I love watching movies where like the actor is supposed to be like an athlete, and then they throw a football like.
Oh my god!
I'm like, who left that in? What a ring!
We can't. We're out of respect to the director. There's one basketball pass that I refuse to show on this show.
I think Billy McNeely.
But it was
does
laughable.
stunt doubling, like for some people. I'm guessing.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking Billy McNeely or whatever. What's his last name? Billy or Bob. The guy that's saving his family.
Yeah.
From
Billy McNeely.
Korea. Yeah. I'm guessing he's what was I gonna say?
Spit it out, Junior.
Sexy.
That's what the priest said.
All right. Anytime Robert Wallace gets stuck, you just give him one of his setups.
like the cops. Like just keep set him up.
Anyway, so yeah, Cruise, Huskies, Billy McNeely. But we want to know what's going on. First of all, Robert Wallace has gotten like 17 injuries in the last 3 weeks.
Somebody
He has
has
a scar on his forehead.
They do.
His left arm is bulging out. He's got muscle separation in his bicep.
Do you want to show the fans?
I don't know. What do you want to see?
Your muscle.
Can you see much of this? Anybody? Is that playing well? He's not flexing. His arm is. Oh, I don't want to look.
Oh, I can't move that way. I go like this to my dad. I said, I can't do this. I hurt my dad. Like, then don't do that.
Does it hurt?
Oh,
Yeah,
touch
it feels weird.
Number one fans never felt a muscular arm before.
Is it like jelly?
But no, I have cooties.
This is strange.
Oh yeah.
I tell everybody that I have cooties before they touch me, you know, but she just, freaking. You have cooties now, so if you give me a friend.
So you have a scar on your forehead. You have an arm injury. What else is going on with you?
Talk about the mental anguish.
Mental anguish. Well,
Because it's real.
For the first 12 years, you know.
He literally stepped on a rake, ladies. I don't know if people realize that. I mean,
It wasn't a leaf rake. It was a garden rake. A garden rake.
oh, like one of the scary ones.
Yeah.
It was like a Bugs Bunny episode.
Dude, it
Right.
came straight up. If I would have been straight up on it, it would have took my teeth out and everything. I mean, and this thing still had a foam. I mean, it was fiberglass, but it had a foam hand, and it just rocked my world. I've been beat down, but not. I mean, like that. I didn't budge though when it hit me. I'm just like, son of a. I just closed my eyes.
Did you cry?
I felt the blood. No, I felt the blood go in my eyes. Like, son
Oh
of a
my
bitch.
gosh.
I didn't even go to the doctor on that one, but my arm went to the doctor.
Do you want to show some of the pictures to the camera?
Sure.
If you pull them up, I'll show them to the camera here
That's
so
my
some of the video audiences can see.
You don't have him on there? He didn't send him to you?
I don't have a phone number.
That's some wild.
I don't even have your phone number.
I don't actually have a phone number. I just use smoke signals.
Meanwhile, Troy Rigdon's unrecognizable.
Here's one of them.
I'm in witness protection.
Did you try to be?
Do you want to hold it to the camera?
What happened? You were going to become a fireman.
I'm still working
Pass
on
it to him.
I'm
Here we
just,
All right, here we go.
it's a long process.
That's
So
the rake.
this is
That's
the
rake.
rake injury, everybody. Let's see if that one.
Oh my god.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, put it next to him so you can see it's him.
Yeah, totally.
It looks like
I think I have a better angle here. Go with this one here. Laptop webcam. It's not even the laptop webcam.
there you go.
there we go. Oh my gosh.
I like how you're still smiling like a handsome man.
I was trying to work the phone. I was trying to how do I get this damn iPhone?
Give him fucking blue steel there, Zoolander.
Facial recognition not working.
After the arm.
Wait, yeah, is this your way to like escape the fucking AI facial recognition program? You're just like, I'll just smash a hole in my fucking
Oh yeah,
head.
yeah, definitely. I'll just burn off my finger. I'll just chop my fingertips off and.
Was your iPhone still open after that entry?
I was about to say I was impressed with the technology you have.
I was impressed that I actually was able to comprehend my head. Like I get goosebumps just as I was thinking about it. Like last time that happened to me, I was a little kid. I was younger, and this dude is like from me to you away, and he throws a rock in the air and he wham with the ball bat.
Oh,
wham!
wow.
I mean, I snatched him up and I freaking. But anyways,
When you were a little kid.
Oh, I wasn't little.
You snatched
let's
him
see
up.
here. I'm trying to think. I guess when I call little, okay, I quit breastfeeding at 25. I was 32, so like you take that. Oh, I'm sorry. We're get back.
You know, I was
sorry,
talking
I
to
got
a
off the subject. I'm sorry.
I was talking to a really smart 2-year-old this
Yeah,
week.
yeah. Was he terrible too?
He's pretty smart
Like,
for his age.
Give me a smoke.
Not terrible, actually.
But this 2-year-old, we were looking at this baby, and I asked this
sounds horrible
2-year-old, I
shit.
said, "Do you remember being that young?" And he said, "Yes." And he said, "Teeth are better." Would you believe that?
Wow.
I said, this 2-year-old can comprehend. He can almost communicate like an alien species what it's like to be an infant.
And he's laughing at
What it's
his
like to be
Better.
teething,
Never
carrying
heard
as
a
a
small
baby.
child say that before.
Isn't that strange?
That's so strange.
He's so aware.
Anyway,
so my
I
sister
heard
told me.
Todd hasn't been able to get milk lately because the teething, the lady he used to get it from, she's the baby's teething now, and so she just.
He was getting it from Facebook Marketplace.
I
That
know.
was the bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Bull wasn't one independent buyer.
Well,
Seller.
He's got a plug.
Ickney on the schmickney.
All right. Anyway,
I'm
that's
left-handed,
around the walls.
actually.
Troy Rignan has a bunch of updates here. You have a new job.
Oh yeah.
Last time we
New
left you,
face.
you were building up this big story. You had a big tease, and then I went to pick you up, and you said, "I'm not feeling it." And but all week you were
You
saying,
remember
I got a lot going on. I can't wait to tell everybody about it. I got to say this. This is a big story. It's breaking.
It's breaking
You
news.
left us
I'm
on a
gonna bring this
cliffhanger.
to the show.
Well, I'm filming
news,
a
my
7-part
face.
documentary series, so
My regular
Really?
face.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll get it out.
So
here
you're working
eventually.
at that farm. Are we not allowed to talk about the farm
What
store?
Are you?
I don't know. They boned me,
The
dude. They
feed
totally
store?
just came at me with some.
Last time you said we got to keep
Bullshit.
it hush hush. You're based on the lawyer's recommendation.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I've decided
Is it
it's
serious?
not worth my
Is it a
time
cult? Is it a
to
cult or a
follow
farm?
through on.
So what happened there? You had a dream job. You were the man of the house. You were the king of Galena.
You were selling feed.
I'm still the king of going.
You're selling feed. Yeah, have you ruined that feed store now? All the customer base
Yeah,
is saying,
they've-
"Where are you working now? I'll go by there."
I told them all to
buying
fucking
feed for my-
boycott. This is worse
for my
than
girlfriend last week,
Cracker Barrel.
And I seen him,
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I was at the FNS buying feed.
Was
for
this
my
Robert Sidney Wallace show? I
I
forgot.
didn't. We seen each other recently when I was buying feed for my
So-
girlfriend.
Robert
my
Wallace,
ex-girlfriend.
dial
I was
in
buying-
here.
I was buying some feed for my ex-girlfriend, and I seen him
Let Troy tell us what's happening.
at the FNC.
I don't want to anymore.
Please, don't.
Do you need a downer? We have downers. We have uppers. We have downers. We have drinks.
No, I don't need a downer.
Everything in this
I've already taken 3
studio.
of them, and
I just came from Mexico too. You know how many pharmacies there are on the ports? They just sell you anything on these pharmacies. They just sell. They have Xanax. They have Adderall. They have Klons.
Come
They
out
have
here.
everything. I was talking to these guys from
they're
Colorado.
actually-
They were getting all the Xanax. I said, "Oh, yeah, I left mine.
you know,
I
did you
left
see
mine
that-
back at home."
They have a brand name called Panix, and it comes from Mexico. No, seriously, I'm being serious. And it's a little bit. It's the same shape like a football, like a little Xanax. And but it was speckly and everything. It was weird, but it's called Panix. And like that's funny, like Panix attacks and
At
shit.
the ports,
but
they just have these pharmacies.
It was a million times stronger than freaking anything from the United States.
They'll sell you anything. A lot of the signs too. They really push the Viagra, which I thought was like a trope. Mexican Viagra, but there are signs everywhere for Viagra.
Just think of the people in there in
Oh, I
line.
missed that.
You're like,
I didn't notice that.
I couldn't stop looking.
I don't think you're their demographic for dick pills.
I just
Oh,
didn't catch my eye.
Cruisers and people visiting Mexico. You know, the size of the people on the boat was actually pretty good, but I think we sailed from Texas. That's what it was, because they were pretty reasonable sized people. You say everything's bigger in Texas, but these people were pretty fit.
I guess the dicks are bigger in Mexico.
I'm not sure.
Selling
you had to be a dick in Mexico.
Oh, right. Well, they're selling it to the tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what else
These
they were
pharmacies,
selling?
every tourist destination you go to, there's like a little, like a roller coaster tycoon type booth with that pharmacy written
Yeah,
all
you know,
over
and
it.
at some of those pharmacies,
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucked.
Excuse me. Well, I'm sure it was expensive. I didn't.
No,
I didn't
not
participate.
expensive. I'm talking not the, not. You're just not going to get anything really.
Oh, I'm not
or they're
sure.
They're going to or they're going to have someone waiting down the street. What matters where you're at though? But
There was nobody waiting on the street. They were touristy booths. There was nothing sketchy about it, except that I'm sure the woman was not a pharmacist.
I'm guessing there's different that compete against each other. Like snitch off this person because hey man, you're taking on my pharmacy business.
Maybe there's nothing sketchy about. I mean, like I said, it was.
This
colorful.
was in the '90s. So
there were like circus lights trying to get people to buy these dick pills.
No shit, it was like Circus Soleil. People are going coming down with dick pills off the freaking thing, twirling down, and then they just twirl back up after they give you the dick pills and they get the money.
Before we get into all that, though,
Circus Soleil.
By the way, Troy Rigdon has a fireman's mustache and he works at Amazon. That's really his
when he came in,
and he loves it. Everybody, he loves his new life, like he always does. So what's going to change next? You always love your new life, and then things change dramatically. You say, that sucked anyway.
Yeah, what's your zodiac sign?
Pisces, I think.
Okay.
Is that right?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how close a lot of those horoscopes are to my.
Oh, definitely.
It's kind of creepy,
isn't it?
When we were on the cruise, I met this gentleman named George that had the same exact birthday as me.
It's true. We have no
born
footage of George.
1959.
So it sounded like George is real.
You guys are wearing the same hat?
His wife,
yeah.
his wife was from the Philippines, and her name was Rose.
Mm-hmm.
So they got along. David Collins 30-minute hour show's number one fan.
Is it kind of like me and my stuffed animals and my close under the pillow? I mean, come on, guys.
She loves roses.
I don't think you're. I think it was a fake person.
Anyway, George,
yeah,
he came down because I was winning the Name That Beatles Tune competition.
Oh, yeah.
I won 15 out of 15. The second place only got like 12 right. It was pretty pathetic.
It's true.
And there were only 2 difficult ones, so I don't know what 13th they didn't get right.
Yeah, they don't listen to a lot of Beatles in Mexico.
No, in fact, on the drive over, we drove 18 hours.
It's like,
to
I
get
want
down
to hold your
Houston.
Xans.
We listened to the entire Beatles discography, every album and every single, before breakfast.
Before breakfast?
It goes pretty quickly. And then we went to Cracker Barrel. We still had a few hours away from Cracker
What
Barrel.
did you
by
eat
the
at
time we
Cracker? What
finished.
did you have at Cracker Barrel?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But first, last
Where
week was
did we leave?
9/11, everybody. You guys know that, 9/11? You up to date on this?
What was the title of that video?
This video
9
is
plus
called
11. You don't have to ask me
On
that.
YouTube.
This is
period.
Billy McNeely's for 9/11 on YouTube.
Oh, he got a haircut? It looks like.
I'm not sure.
He looks like he's doing his best impression of one of the towers.
Oh, yeah,
One
that's
of the
what it is.
Doo-doo.
Very good.
Who's one of the towers?
Did you know 9/11?
Yeah.
One of the towers.
Oh, one of the towers. I thought I'm hearing is just terrible.
Here we go. Billy McNeely, everybody. I think there's a weird pause that I inserted here for the prep package. I apologize.
Dog walks into a bar and said, Who shot my paw?
Billy McNeely. Now, this is a little quiet. I apologize. Billy McNeely never really speaks up. It's part of his disposition.
This is my
Because he's freaking
video for
disciplined.
YouTube about 9/11. To all Americans and to all God's children, in case you don't know, today is 9/11.
Oh, I forgot.
Today when America's Twin Towers in New York were destroyed by planes when they were hijacked by terrorists.
Hijacked.
That was a very
Dude, because he knows the right words.
You know, we follow a wide range of people. It's it's crazy to find though that none of them are truthers. Every person I follow is a little off, but they all believe the official story.
day. A lot of people were killed that day.
Right.
It sprang a lot of panic into a lot of people.
It's true.
I didn't know any of you, but
I think I heard his stomach.
Bro, I thought it was him squeezing his eye.
Was
I
that
heard
his
that too.
I think that was
saw
Billy
you go like
McNeely's
this.
because he's holding his phone down here.
Oh no.
Yeah, go back. I heard that too.
Oh yeah, that was the last video we watched. We could hear just his stomach rumbling the whole time.
What
Now
was his stomach?
He just
Yeah.
ate in this one.
Did
yeah.
you hear it?
Everybody
I
want to hear a
couldn't
little
hear it.
stomach action?
A lot of people were killed that day. And it sprang a lot of panic into a lot of people.
That's not.
Ew.
Dude, I haven't had that. I could hear that.
That's his stomach.
You can hear the poop going through his colon.
It's making its way there.
Always never take our freedoms for granted.
No.
And never put trust in
No,
so-called
that Ritalin is not
politicians
passing well
and
this morning.
man's ideas. We should always put our trust in God and His Son Jesus Christ.
Shut up until he's done talking.
They are the ones that can make us safe 100%.
Who's MODOK? Ouija has a
It's their
reference that I
will.
don't get.
And
Looks
always
like
remember
MODOK.
that they're the ones that can
Like
make
Motorola?
Oh, probably a villain from like
Well, it sounds like a villain.
The Barbarian or whatever the case is.
Like Kodamola?
He-Man. It sounds like a villain from He-Man. That would be my guess.
Thing better. If we always depended on them,
maybe there wouldn't be 9/11s.
On God and His Son,
the giant
Jesus
head guy
Christ,
from X-Men.
we would be better.
Wait, I can't count.
And always remember that America
Yeah, 9 and 11. I can use 2
is
hands
the
to count
land
that.
of
'Cause
opportunity.
it's just 9.
Are you doing math over there?
Yeah.
I think it's a different M word that sounds like math.
I don't think so.
Oh my God, he's drawing you.
Oh my God. He's
Don't look!
Right, we're off.
It's not done yet!
We have our own. Who's that guy from Kill Tony that just draws every episode?
Oh, yeah.
Then Robert Wallace
That
come
guy.
be our failing artist.
Dude, we were playing in Jimmy's golf outing the other day, and we found a golf ball that had like just a million little scribbles and dots and weird shit on it. Fucking Todd picks it up, he goes, "Hey, it's a Robert Sidney Wallace ball," and he threw it at me. It looked just kind of like that.
Hey, this is just a rough draft.
Alright.
You look over and it's like the rough draft from Toys R Us. He's all beat up. Looks like a rough draft.
Billy McNeely, say our prayers here
I have no
for.
clue what I'm
And don't forget, America is the land of opportunity.
Yes, it is.
And always remember that America is the land of opportunities.
That's
no
right,
matter
Billy.
what they tell you in schools.
No matter what they tell you in school, because Billy is completely radicalized. He believes that the schools they're all just teaching you how to dress up like giraffes or something. Use a litter box.
Rough draft.
He's really. I'm surprised he didn't have much to say on that.
Well,
Charlie
you can
Kirk.
tell he just got done carrying like a big pack with like sandbags, like over some train.
Yo, so Ouija wants to know if you actually drew before the accident as well, or if you just got hit in the head and just obtained this ability to draw.
Oh shit! I predict that you're breathing pretty. This joke's not going anywhere. I'm not in
All right.
We showed his
And
part.
always remember the moral to the story is we should never take our freedoms for granted and always be aware.
That's the moral of 9/11.
Or
Be aware.
We should never take our freedoms for granted and always be aware. Because always remember that not all countries have the same freedoms as we do. And we must take them as a blessing.
All right.
Because no other country allows
Our
us
Father,
to speak
where in heaven,
freely.
hallowed be thy name.
That's
Can
true.
worship freely.
Billy McNeely does have a good point. We are the only country with a First Amendment.
Yeah. I had my
Billy McNeely's pretty smart.
First. That's John. Just shut up.
He sees the big picture.
And
Yes, he
have the
does.
dreams that we want. Because in other
He has-
countries, you
he's a
can't
big
say
head.
what you
He was
want,
really hit by that rake.
or think the way you want, or start the business or some kind of dream you've
Well, he would
always
have
wanted
karate
to
shot
do
that
with
rake
your
before I would
life.
have hit him.
We should never take that for granted.
Good point, Billy.
We should always be grateful for what we have: our family, our friends,
Look
and
around.
those who really care
Make
about us, and
America's
those who
tank
protect us
again.
24.
That's what I think about. Billy's my uplifting video today.
Lift
I-
me up.
I really
Remember
don't-
your family and friends, everybody.
That's when I wanted to listen. I was like, I want to hear Billy McNeely.
Cat
Doesn't he
video
uplift-
next time.
We showed this to a lady on the cruise last
a lot of
week,
cat
and she
videos.
was pretty upset that she was ridiculing a mentally disabled man. I said, well, stop ridiculing him. He brings
yes.
a smile to your day. She didn't even want to watch it anymore.
No shit.
Yeah, so
No.
if you had seen that episode, then you'd know that was my best friend.
Did she say go? You should have been like, whatever floats your boat.
Did everybody watch Cruise Time
Ivy
last week?
official,
Did you have
3
any, did you have any cruise
underscores.
jokes? Like whatever floats your boat or whatever people, Did you make any cruise jokes?
Oh, I was killing. Everybody would say, oh, this is such a big boat. I said, ship.
I get some
people all
footage. I get some footage
Say, oh,
of
you
him
got
actually
you again.
killing with pirates and stuff, and they're like taking like big storage containers and stuff. Like
It
pirates.
was the Gulf of Mexico. It wasn't
Gulf of America, dog.
Oh, I apologize.
4.
We left the Gulf of America at one point. We were in the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, God.
It was scary.
How is the
Gulf
implication?
of Mexico golf course.
What's that?
Shut up, Rob.
You know watch Always Sunny?
Well, there are people all around. There are certain
I haven't
places
seen
to
it all.
escape to.
He likes to take women out.
People
on the
were
boat
all
because of the
around.
Implication.
That's weird.
There are 2,500
There's no
people on this show.
They were all around.
Laws at the
Like
sea.
round?
They're from Texas.
Did they roll
Dennis
on?
rapes women.
Oh, they're from
basically,
Texas.
what's up.
Such as our men and women in law enforcement.
Dude, he looks like
and those in the
he's the
army.
type that's yes.
And
He looks
always
like the type
remember
that
that
leaves
they
no
are the
man
real
behind.
American heroes. Not those sports athletes you watch on TV.
Yeah, not those
Or
athletes.
those
Those aren't our
Hollywood
heroes.
actors.
No,
Those
sir.
Who fought and died
Fought
to give everything to make America what she is. And those who make the ultimate sacrifice are the real heroes always.
This guy's starting to sound like our cruise director, Bobby Broughton.
Well, you know what? It gets boring when you hear the political. I mean, just all the
they
stuff
were
that
just
you can't
regular
understand.
people once.
Yeah, I don't like how Billy gender labeled America.
Well, oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what bugged you.
Yeah.
So you know you're staying where you can get cheap shotted, you know.
Huh?
You talking about Billy?
Yeah.
Billy's only progressive.
I'm not.
Pretty soon I'm calling him Bill. Then I'm calling him B. You're like, damn. He's getting to know him every second more.
The only thing progressive about his Billy is his medical status.
I shouldn't, because when I watched the video, when I was watching, I'm like, am I really making kind of...
You always thank them for what
he's a badass.
Billy's wonderful.
He is. He is.
And like I said, we should never take our freedoms and stuff for granted.
Now
because he's so carefree, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Conclusion.
Remember what I just said.
I'll remember Billy.
Those who died on 9/11. And God bless America. And may God be with all his children always.
Swinging on a swing set together.
And may God be with all children always, especially.
And also with you.
Billy McNeely.
Right on.
Doesn't he bring a smile to your face?
Yes, he does.
Not yours. You can't really tell with that mustache anymore, though.
I mean, you can see it more than when I had.
When he came in, I fist bumped him, and I thought I fist bumped a stranger. I swear to God.
I am a stranger, dude.
Yeah, you dabbed up a stranger in the other room, then.
You know, I'm like, damn, shit. It does make you look totally different.
Well, Billy McNeely this morning.
Well, the testosterone and steroids are actually making me look different too. And
I'm on TRT.
Yeah.
So Billy
McNeely,
TRT? That's all I have to say about 9/11. Just whatever Billy has to say about it. It's so long ago
you know what
at
I
this
say
point.
about 9/11? You can take 9, right, and then take one off the 11, make that 10, and then you make the other one 10, so it's 10-10.
Don't they vote every year to keep us in a state of emergency every year since 9/11?
I don't think they vote.
Maybe
No.
the city of state
I think you
of
have to
emergency.
reinstate it. I'm not sure. That's my understanding. I don't really follow it that closely, but people tell me, they say, we've been in a state of emergency ever since 9/11. It keeps getting voted on every year.
Threat level orange.
Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
So I'm not really sure.
Threat level rainbow.
That's all I know about it. But I can't even follow that anymore. Ran into some homeless guy the other day.
Did you really? You ran into him? So he probably didn't have insurance then, so you...
No, it wasn't him.
leave?
I'm just saying there are some people that are still fired up about 9/11, but
Yeah?
it's so long ago at this point. I was 6 years old. I was going
First grade.
Really?
I was going to turn 7 soon.
I was in first grade.
I graduated in 94. I was born in 75.
Oh, shoot. I was born in 94.
Born December 25th, 1994.
Robert invented the wheel.
No, actually, I should have never ever let that Booth guy in my house, and I reset his leg, and because he shot the
This
president
again.
at the Ford Theater. Yeah, well, it's true. So it's like, it's one of the only things I can make an example,
Oh, I got a wild story.
Shit.
Let's hear it.
Shoot.
So I did mushrooms the other day,
Yes, you
and
did.
I dimensional time rifted.
Really?
It was
Tell me more.
insane. Like, I actually went into another... I lived a whole life, actually. Like a fucking...
How long did this last for?
8
That sounds more
years.
like DMT.
Or nicotine patches.
It was nasty wild. And then, like, I came to, my buddy was there. I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
How
He's
long
like, did you do that too? I'm like, dude, so we both...
What was the
left
environment like?
into a fucking, like, alternate timeline or something. I don't get it. It was really nasty wild. And then, like...
You got some bad stuff.
No, it was really good stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Do your parents know that you're doing this in their basement?
I don't think you tell people I live with my parents.
Whoops.
No, it's cool.
Oh, he has a duplex.
Well, I didn't say you lived there.
Hey, Justin, a duplex.
You guys let that out. No, I don't think my mom would be super stoked if she found out I was eating mushrooms in the basement.
Where does Justin Goldberg live?
No, you always said eat your veggies.
Yeah, dude.
He's a great guy.
They were chocolate bars. They were pretty nasty.
they're great.
Oh, chocolate's fun.
Yeah, watched 3,000 Miles of Graceland. You ever seen that?
I don't think I have.
Phenomenal movie. It felt like it took us 8 hours to watch it.
We have a lot to get. I'm just a little stuck here. Oh, by the way, this is a new channel that I found. I just wanted to display it here. It's called Freestyle Baguzang. He's been doing this for about 8 years. 523. I'm not really sure. 8 years, maybe a couple years. He's been doing this for a long time, though. A couple
9
years isn't
views.
long enough. He doesn't get a lot of views, but every day he does this dance routine. Oh, you see this? You see what we were watching here? He does this dance routine. There's no audio. But he finds a new public place every day, and he does these dance routines.
Yeah, he has to find a new one every day.
Just wanted to show that. But when you're talking about a crazy trip, it was nice to have in the background.
Yeah,
dude, he looks like every hippie I've ever seen.
A little more like a life experience.
It makes sense.
He's got those pants and a feather in his hat. Fucking Yankee Doodle ass.
Went to town, stuck a feather up something.
So that's all about him. I have a little INAK update. Not really much going on there. And I found a lot of his old stuff and put it on my YouTube unlisted so that we can pull it in the future. The dead dog, his interaction with the cops.
That guy looks like he's prospecting for ketamine.
Craig?
No, the guy with the feather in his hat.
Oh, I see.
Like the goat, like the big machine.
Yeah.
We have to take him to the Bering
He's out there
Sea.
with a pickaxe and a mountain.
Prospector.
You can only get that shit in the Bering Sea.
Doesn't he look like an old-timey prospector?
Prospector.
He kills at the Ren Fair, I'm
He's
sure.
like, he sees a piece of something that's shining. Like, that gold, dude.
So what are we going to get into? We going to go over some of this cruise footage? Do we want to get
check
into
it out.
All right, let's knock out the cruise footage. We'll talk about that because I was just going to keep jumping back to it anyway. What do we say on the drive there? So I want to get to the drive there. We stopped at a Cracker Barrel.
Where do you have to drive? Oh, go ahead. You're going to say you're going
to Houston.
Okay.
We had to drive to Houston.
Right.
We got a hotel in Houston there that was waiting for us. Hotel, I mean, we should have gotten some of the footage of the gross things that I found in this hotel. But right away, I just get to work and we'll start solving the
I
problem.
went to Canfield this week. Everybody works there.
David, what's the grossest thing you've ever found in a hotel room?
Probably this.
Well, what's this?
Probably this.
This?
Like a,
why would you say that?
like
She's sitting
a
right here.
stomach, like a full.
Did you hear that?
A full,
I'm trying
By the
to
time
hear
we leave,
it.
we don't get a ride
Stomach.
home. I don't get a ride home.
A full stomach of thrown up chicken.
Wait, say
of undigested chicken in the sink.
You have a whole stomach of thrown up chicken. You threw it up and then put it.
No,
back
I
in
found
there.
it in the sink.
Oh,
she was going to beat him up, and he was
Wait, I don't remember this.
You're nervous.
I don't remember this.
What do you mean you don't remember
it was
this?
you. You puked in the sink.
Oh, well, I guess I was pretty modest about it because, like I said, I get there and I get to work.
Prospecting for ketamine.
You notice how the bathroom sink wasn't draining in the first place?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I had to pull out the 2 pounds of undigested chicken out of the sink.
It was like
in your
hair.
In your room?
It was white.
slimy.
It was white meat.
hair.
In your room?
It was white, chunky meat. It was like turkey. It was like turkey and gravy.
I remember now. Yeah, it was
in the
pretty
hotel sink.
gross.
Yeah, wow.
So that's the first thing, and I didn't get any footage of it because, like I said, we get there, haven't even unpacked. I just get to putting the room. I start calling customer service. I'm complaining about things that aren't even a problem.
You see a crab in the fucking...
All right, Karen.
We'll get into it. And then we go on the cruise. We have a lot of footage.
Yeah,
here.
well, this was...
I thought I just played the footage in the background while we
This was on your way to
about it.
Austin?
But I don't know about any of the audio there because I have an hour of just random clips and background noise and some audio. But so we stopped in Arkansas on the way for breakfast. We leave about 11 p.m. from Iowa, and we make it to Cracker Barrel in Arkansas at about 9:30 for breakfast. And between then, we listened to the entire Beatles discography. I drove overnight.
Did they know you were out of town?
I think they could tell we were out of town because we didn't have southern accents.
Oh, yeah. We knew we were in Arkansas right away. This woman went up to this table next to us and said, by the way, y'all, I love the outfits you have.
I was just going to say.
She said, I love y'all's outfit.
Yeah, we said, oh, my gosh.
They were like, oh, thank you. It's my birthday.
We looked at
He said this?
Oh, my gosh.
These ladies at the... Oh, yeah.
Just some southern hospitality getting thrown around.
So you're from Tennessee because you're the one in Tennessee.
Cracker Barrel had this big controversy. Would you fill us in a little on this controversy from how you know it?
I don't really know anything about it. I just heard that they changed their symbol and everyone cried. So now they're back.
Cracker Barrel changed their logo.
Yeah, they have now. They have a Brillo pad with a crack pipe.
No,
it's like you can't have that.
They simplified it. Like many logos nowadays, they took out any of the inspiration and just left the letters.
Yeah.
And people complained and they said, "Oh, some sort of political."
Everything's political nowadays. Like, I don't...
Reaction. But
the waitress had said, but people got upset. We lost how many millions of dollars?
$63 million
over
last
one weekend. So they decided to change it
She said,
back.
I guess it's going to change the name. She said,
Caustic soda. I call Caustic a lie. She's lying.
So the waitress lost millions of dollars in tips?
No, the franchise.
The whole company.
It's my understanding that other places have been trying to buy out Cracker Barrel for a while, too. They're not doing so well. They're trying to make a change.
Amazon?
And how long a time, David? How long a time did she lose that much money?
Over a weekend.
Wow.
She said the company did.
I kept under that.
Well, people boycotted Cracker Barrel for 1 weekend.
They were upset. They were upset that they took out Uncle Herschel from the logo.
You even know his name.
How long did you guys talk to these people for?
Yeah, there was a menu item with the
What do you
name
mean, these people?
Herschel
Or that guy, who that person was?
for the breakfast. Herschel's breakfast.
I didn't know his name. I thought it was like your actual Uncle Herschel or something.
Since I didn't go on to it.
Just during the time that she would bring us our plates and drinks.
How long were you at Cracker Barrel?
You know,
We were there for an
50
hour.
minutes, an hour.
That sounds-
We sat down. We ordered about at 10:06, and
Yeah.
we had been
What'd you
driving in the
eat? What'd you
car
have-
for
what'd you
about
order?
4 minutes by the time it was 11:06.
What'd you order?
So that's how long. If it really was that big of a detail, but you know what what's that? What did you order? That's not really part of the story. It's a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I know.
So do you think the
I
waitress...
got the pancakes. The pancakes are the best pancakes in the world, they say.
I never ate them
They're pretty
before.
good. I still have the syrup in my car.
I never ate it before.
Yeah, we didn't open
They give
it.
you little glass bottles of warmed syrup. Do you know this?
I've never been...
cute.
Pretty good stuff. Although I didn't have
You
any.
can take those. You can take those.
So you stole it?
You can
Oh,
take
yeah.
that glass and make a pipe. You can take that glass and make a pipe out of it.
You're the reason why Cracker Barrel's going under,
No,
dude.
no, they're glass. They're for you to take home. They're souvenir. And they have a gift shop. We didn't get anything, but it was nice. Their bathrooms were clean. The music was incredibly loud in the bathrooms. I didn't understand that.
So people don't just...
So they don't hear people screaming. Take it, take it.
Oh my gosh.
Like a scream.
Cracker Barrel's not that kind of restaurant.
You think the waitress was using that $1 million loss to get tips out of people? Like, oh man, I'm trying to go to
And I'll say
fucking
this.
vet school.
My
It didn't
understanding...
affect her personally.
I haven't been to a Cracker Barrel probably since high school. So it's been a while, but my understanding was always that it was like, there's
Did
a
you
lot
give
of
her money
old
or
white
anything?
people
I don't know.
there. It's like a racist environment.
Wait, what? You thought
That was
this?
always the criticism of Cracker Barrel. I thought it was like, it was all white and it was racist there.
Well,
It was like, who wants to go to that racist Cracker Barrel? And then last week I heard they turned. I heard they went woke. And I think that was true because it was all, you know.
I heard they went woke.
That's what I read.
You know,
Is that's not the controversy, right?
David, you're such a headliner. What the fuck?
You're right. You're right.
Also, I didn't even know that guy was
Billy
black.
McFeely was the headliner with his big
It's very
nose.
black and white.
Just kidding.
The image on the
It's actually
billboard.
brown and orange.
Uncle Herschel.
or yellow.
Yeah,
Uncle,
he's
yeah, let's talk
orange.
about Uncle Herschel.
He's an orange man.
Let's hear about Uncle
It's like
Herschel.
burnt yellow.
Oh, they got rid of him. Anyway,
Mustard.
there were no white people there, but it was Arkansas.
There was no white people
I
there?
said
Not
something about Uncle Herschel and Eve.
You sure you weren't at Waffle
No,
House?
except the Amish. Who are those Mennonites or the Amish? They showed up in droves too.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that was my understanding. Cracker Barrel. So right now in the footage we're seeing, we're driving into Houston. So we drive from Cracker Barrel through Texarkana. I finally get a little sleep after breakfast for a few hours, and then I take back over driving there, and we go to Houston. We have a hotel there. Boy, did Houston suck, but it had
it's stuck to
a beautiful skyline.
Boy, is that
there.
thing hot.
Yeah, that sun is hot, huh?
Did you really just unmute it for that perfect little fucking sound?
Boy,
clip?
is that thing hot. That sun is
Just
hot.
worked out that way.
It was hot in Houston, but the skyline is beautiful.
Yeah, it
The
was.
traffic there sucks. Have you ever driven in Houston?
No,
It's
never been to
terrible. It's the
Texas.
third biggest city in the country.
I've seen someone
It's
driving on the
awful.
first 48.
And we had to drive straight
in
into the center of
Houston.
Houston.
You.
Have you driven there?
No, I have not.
Oh, I
It
see.
I've driven
was
people crazy to where they probably want to go there.
It is
Just
pretty.
keep on talking to me, you know.
So here's a little tour of the hotel here. This is the morning after. This is the next. So we get to the hotel.
Dude, you trashed that room.
no,
What
that
the
was,
fuck?
that was when they first got there.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
I've
Chicken
never
and
trashed
steak.
a hotel room.
That's not very punk rock of you.
Well,
We
I
get to the
used to
hotel in
clean them,
Houston.
so I understand the
I used to
struggle.
clean them too.
You did?
Yeah, down at the Hotel Julian. I got fired. I can't say what I got fired for, but it was pretty funny.
I've been hanging out at the Canfield lately because my buddy works there.
We'll get
So I get to go to the basement and stuff. We have like weird old machines and stuff. And he took me in this room. He's like, I don't use this room. I just use it for myself. You know, we smoked a bunch of weed up there and stuff. I mean, it was a Janfield hotel.
Speaking of smoking weed, so I did bring a couple of joints
it's an
with
old
me.
hotel, that's for sure.
I thought it'd be nice to smoke in Texas. I imagine, and it was going to be before the cruise.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, have a little puff
Hey, I
before.
heard if you are in Texas and you're
That's
at like
gonna be
a
nice.
Home Depot
So
in
I-
Texas, they say either you got a felony or you're gay if you don't carry a weapon.
What?
On you? And that's what I hear. If you're if you're at like a Home Depot or something, and you don't have a I know in Arizona where like if you don't either you're a felon, you can't carry a weapon, or you're just gay.
Interesting.
My buddy he had his gun right on his dash. Seriously, sitting right on his dash.
Let's see the hotel.
I'm never going to get to this hotel. Oh, I'm just trying to get to the hotel here. I forgot what was it?
It took you 18 hours the first
Oh,
time.
well, speaking of smoking, but we bought a couple joints. So you want, I thought we'd just smoke it outside the hotel, which we pull into the hotel,
Is that from your uncle?
and this, group of people, I'll just put it like that, are just out in front of the hotel, just lighting blunts. Very loudly.
What ethnicity?
I got out. I said, "Oh my God, is that me?" And it smelled like pot all over Houston. And even we drove by some homeless people. They were just rolling up.
Oh, yeah. That's fat, dog.
So they're using newspapers that they were sleeping on the night before to roll them up.
But we met up with a friend of David Collins, 30.5 Hour Show's #1 fan, who is in Houston, was going to be going on the cruise with us. And her dog sitter was very nice, named Reggie. We went over there, and I brought my joints, and he rolled up a blunt, and we enjoyed. He was on the 20th,
rolled up a blunt?
20th floor of a loft in the middle of Houston. So it was beautiful. We saw the middle. I didn't bring my camera. I thought we were just dropping off the dog.
Yeah.
But we ended up spending a little time there, and it was pretty cool. That was Houston. The hotel here. I'll give a little tour of the hotel. So there's David Collins, 30.5 Hour Show's #1 fan.
Did you put that shot? Was that
There's me.
Go ahead.
We're in the hotel. You can see our 2 beds there. We had a nice privacy curtain.
You're in like a hotel or a fucking nursing office.
It's a nice hotel room. Again, no exhaust fan in these hotels anymore for some reason.
Yeah.
In no hotel that I've been to in the last 6 years, maybe one. Maybe one. It was a big surprise if I can remember that exactly right. So I get there. You can see that vent, the air, the AC unit that's below the window in the hotel. So I go there right away because it's so silent in these hotels. You can hear down the hall all the way. So I just want to turn on the fan, have some white noise in there. So I go over to that unit and I start pushing the button, the on button. Nothing's happening. It's not working. I look to see if I can unplug it, plug it back in. Nothing's working. I start to take it apart and I say, I'm going to relax.
What were you taking apart?
I call the front desk and I say, I'm pushing the on button. Nothing's happening. This isn't working. And she said, we don't have a maintenance person here. I'll text somebody and see if they know what might be going on. Right. So I'm like, whatever. So I call her back a few minutes later. I say, can you just bring like a portable fan up here? It's just quiet. I'm annoyed. I just want to relax. I can hear everything. She says, all right, we'll see if we can find a portable fan in there. So finally, I drop it, and I'm looking around.
Is that your #1 fan?
In this image here, you can kind of see it on the top left corner there. There's a wall unit that controls it. So the AC unit underneath the window just has a bunch of buttons there that don't do anything. So I'm over there pushing the buttons. I think this thing isn't working. There's a thermostat on the wall. But I'm calling up to the front desk, complaining to this woman. She never says, are you using the one on the wall?
She didn't.
I'm describing. I'm going up to the unit. I'm flipping it up and trying to take it apart. And she's saying, I don't know. We run a maintenance here. Nobody just tells me there's one on the wall.
She probably got to go on the cruise for free.
So I get that
You just work here and you can go for free.
David, I would like to make fun of you for that, but my last apartment, I literally fucking didn't know that I had a thermostat, and the guy said, well, you run the heat together and everything. So I was like, okay. It was like middle of January. I'm sick. It's like fucking cold as hell. And I'm texting my landlord, can you tell that bitch to turn the heat up?
Rudolph's
like,
over.
Did you try the thermostat in the hallway? I didn't. No. So I had to,
It totally happened. So then get that solved, and then David Collins, 30.5 Hour Show's #1 fan, lets me know, as I'm complaining about no exhaust in the bathroom, that the sink is not draining well. So I take a little look at that. I unscrew the top and I take it out, and what comes out of the drain following it is handfuls of you insist that it was hair, and maybe it was blonde hair mixed with something. I thought it was white meat. It looked like just handfuls of turkey and gravy coming out of
He wants white noise, white meat. What?
So I pulled it out, I cleaned it, I got some rags, and I, ruined those.
You threw shit, you're working working dirty.
Yeah, and then he was like,
you're doing
camera opportunity.
You're doing the dirty plumbing work.
What hotel was this?
Should have used it as a prop.
He sounded like a plumber, like
Home 2
Mario.
Suites.
It was a Home 2 Suites. It was fine, but it was gross. Anyway, that was the hotel.
And we had a nice little kitchenette in there.
It was a pretty nice room, besides all the, what I just described. No exhaust fan in these bathrooms. I don't know what that is. Apparently, it's cheaper just to let it get moldy and tear it down and redo it.
In the arcade room, they have a glory hole. That's just it.
That would have been an upgrade.
A dick washer and dryer. You
can see our 2 beds there. It was a nice room.
That's funny. You guys have a little privacy. You're just talking shit about
each
other.
It's bigger than the privacy curtain on the cruise.
I'm right over here.
The privacy curtain on the cruise was laughable. It was this long. It was this 2 feet.
Like maybe midget.
Couldn't even change behind it.
You couldn't even make change.
You see this? I'm pushing the buttons. Nothing's happening. Imagine my frustration.
Yeah. So apparently we were on the party floor because there was some Indian wedding going on. We saw their outfits the next day. They looked beautiful.
I've never said Assalamu alaikum so many times in my life.
No, I'm not.
They had 2 limos.
They were partying. I say Assalamu alaikum, my brother, and they say they love it, dude. You ever see that? No. You ever do that?
Can anybody do a good Indian voice?
It's good. Well, no,
I can't.
It's the Ola to those people. You know what I mean?
Full size refrigerator in there.
That's
I want to see this.
Full size refrigerator and freezer.
Nice
I don't think
hotel.
I've ever seen a full size fridge.
So you can put the cooker in there.
There's an Indian wedding or something happening
It's like an
downstairs.
extended stay room.
A Native American wedding?
No.
Indian.
Well, I just figured he wasn't woke.
Do they have those in Texas?
Like
Native
gas,
Americans?
like the ones that look like pea. Like they're
I think
kind of
those
Indians.
were the violent ones,
like
right?
They look like pea colored.
No, never mind.
Like the ones that run the gas stations and stuff. That kind of Indian or.
Right.
Yeah.
The phone
They look like pea. Like the color. They're pea color. Kind of, yellow a little bit.
Something we have to leave in the morning to get. I had a beer in the morning. That was nice.
Yeah.
Well, I brought a 6-pack.
Some people
for the
call it
hotel.
alcoholism.
I tell my buddy that you don't drink ever except that in the morning, one beer. He's like,
Oh, I had a couple this morning.
because my buddy was watching
This
with me.
morning that we're
He
watching
said-
there, you can see our nice full-size fridge there. Get a little footage of the hotel.
The beef in Texas is really good.
We went and picked up
What
some
kind of
meds.
drugs you got there?
They had sausage links and
Oh,
patties
you
at their
guys are
breakfast.
crazy. Did I see Advil?
Oh, here we are. Jump
Yeah,
to
we
the
picked up
cruise.
some meds before we would get on the ship, just in case. Some Rolaids, some
I thought you meant
ibuprofen.
Mexico. You
So I
picked
wake
some
up the next
Dayquil.
morning
picked
and
up
I'm so
Advil in
congested.
Mexico.
Now we wake up and we're on the cruise.
Hey, the chat says, Robert, shut up.
I was telling myself that too. I said it about 10 times already.
So this is the view from our
Right when we
ninth
get on the
floor
ship,
room.
they get you on the ship here. It's one thing I noticed right away. You're going through security, and it is a lot like airport security to get on these ships and things because you're traveling internationally. There's a lot of concerns, but the security are so nice. Everybody here must clearly gets paid much better than TSA.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were the nicest people. Everybody's excited to have you. The customer service on the cruise in general is the best customer service I've ever received in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
They're all nice. There's no reluctance. I have some video of two bugs having sex in this clip here.
Two
That was-
bugs?
Is that your number one
It was on our porch.
What kind of bugs?
Well, we get to this balcony here, and there's two bugs having sex.
Bug sex.
You see that?
I
We're gonna zoom into that.
What was interesting was that on the Royal
You told me you
Caribbean
wouldn't show
app
me
and FAQ, it said no alcohol can be sold until we sail 12 nautical miles out from the coast.
Yeah.
However, when we got on the ship, they were serving alcohol right
the casino
away.
was already open.
Yeah.
There's a casino?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a
But you
casino.
said the alcohol thing, that's...
Does everybody know? Look
they
at the
were-
size of the ship.
They were still
See,
serving.
We're on the
Shit.
9th floor. We're on the 9th floor of
I
this
can only
thing.
imagine just the other things they were breaking.
Dude, I saw some dude jump off a ship like this. His kid fell in.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. The sharks follow it. He was gone.
So
There's
what's
the front of the ship.
interesting?
Is that a law? They
also-
can't serve you alcohol until you get served...
I think technically it is, but they were doing it anyway. But so we're on the 9th floor, right?
Yeah. 9
But
floors?
2 days
There's
before
another
the
ship.
cruise, I
many
got a
floors are there?
phone call from Royal Caribbean customer service saying, "Hey, if you move your room, we'll give you a full refund." Huh. So somebody was trying to buy us out of this room
Yeah, put us
and
in a
give us
crappy room.
a crappier room.
You should have thrown a wild price at him.
If it was free, if it was a free trip...
Oh, well, they were going
I
to give
wanted
it
to-
all
I
free.
said,
They were
"Thanks for
gonna
the offer, I'd
refund
like to
all
keep
the
it."
ticket.
But then you
I
could
was
have went to
like, how
another...
bad do you
You
want
could have
it?
went on another vacation then. With that money.
Yeah, but this was my first time on a cruise. I wanted the whole
We
experience.
wanted a nice room. We had a nice room.
Were
It
you
was
out
very
there
good.
twerking on the deck
Privacy
with the JBL speaker?
Yeah. You were on the ninth...
I don't know how to twerk.
You were on the ninth spectrum. You were on the ninth floor.
The privacy curtain left a little to be
How
desired.
many floors was
but-
there?
14.
14 what?
14 floors.
Creepers.
Yes.
Creepers.
Yes.
It's there's a mall, there's a casino, there's
An
an ice
ice
rink.
rink?
Did you see anyone getting
Was
arrested
there
by
a
the boat?
boat
There's
making
theaters.
No.
I saw somebody being questioned because you're supposed to dress nice. This guy was wearing sandals and a shirt kind of in the mall area.
What? You should be wearing that on a cruise, shouldn't you? Sandals.
Well,
and-
there's certain times where you're supposed to be.
You're supposed to be
dressing
dressed pretty professionally
Yeah, I
most
gotcha.
when you're on the ship.
Yes.
And then if you're going to the pool, you can, be naked.
You
They don't
didn't
care.
see that they cracked down on all these laws because of all the black folk?
Well, that's
They say it's a big racist thing right now.
Royal Caribbean doesn't have that issue.
I
They don't allow blacks on their boat?
They don't have any. They don't have a history like Carnival. I'm not sure.
They should have a Royal Caribbean.
Robert, I used to have a black canoe.
Yeah?
Because it never tipped.
Wow.
I used to have a.
Well, maybe if they went to Cracker Barrel. I
You
don't know.
don't always have to have a joke with the same setup.
Oh, shit. I'm setting myself up.
So this is just a lot of panning around the Houston. So we drove from Houston to Galveston. That's where we ship off there.
There's the police.
There's a police boat that kind of guides the cruise ship off, keeps people away, scares
Dude, it
people
looked like
off.
he was going to ram into that dude for a second and veered off at the last second.
See how
It's a big heroin bust.
gives him the
Pulled over.
All of a sudden, I heard your name and it's the cops.
gives him the whoop whoop.
Yeah.
And he drives around there. So we get on the cruise, we ship off.
You ever been pulled over by a boat cop?
There's a theater in this. No,
I have. I have multiple times.
They say, I watch a lot of that body cam footage. They
I've been
say, I
rescued
need to
before
see
by
your
a
fire
boat.
extinguisher, all of your life vests.
Floatable, yeah.
I've
Right.
been rescued by a boat.
I have been pulled
Like,
over
with a
by.
journey.
And then they say, everybody sit down. No, I'm only talking to the captain. Nobody help him.
Yeah, it's worse than getting pulled over by real cops. DNR is fucking...
Oh, dude, they're rough. I mean, they'll...
We used to go fishing out in the backwater with like fucking Tommy would bring like giant bongs. And I'm like, what are you doing with that? He goes, well, if we get pulled over, I'll just sink it. I said, dude, you're going to fucking sink a bong in the river?
Oh, yeah. But it better be PVC.
Yeah.
This better be a PVC junk one.
No, Tommy had junk glass bongs.
Well, that's good for the fish.
Yeah.
So here's some of the port.
You know,
or
that's
some of
good
the
for fish.
balcony.
Six-pack rings.
Wait.
Throw those in the river.
We had a big balcony, which was good. You know, I was a little nervous too. You know, you're going on.
Did you share a balcony with anybody?
David Collins 30. Last year, I went with Delicious to Boston. This year, David Collins 30-minute half hour shows number one fan, and I went on a cruise. And you're nervous. You go on a drive with these people, and you say it's basically a stranger. I'm going to be in an 18-hour drive with this person, but it went all well. It got along.
I'm sure there was less glitter on this trip.
That's a fair point. And she actually brought much less than Delicious did. Delicious and I rented a Dodge Durango, and he filled that up with dry cleaned clothes.
Wait, I'm sorry, I was laughing. But you say he didn't rent it a Dodge Durango? Then
Yeah, big car, and he filled it up with dry cleaned clothes. He had a,
Delicious dresses like a ventriloquist dummy.
he had steamers of stuff. So
Steamers?
Wow.
this next clip here is just a little view
like trunks,
of
like he's going across country. Like
the friends that we were with there from Houston. Were in room 1100. They were on the 11th floor, and they were right on the front of the boat.
How
They had
many
one of the
rooms?
nicest things.
How many rooms are on there?
Oh, I have
There's
no idea.
2,500 people, and it's a medium-sized ship. The bigger ships get about 7,000 more people. We had a pretty medium-sized
Yeah, that
ship.
gyro apartment.
The Mariner of the Seas is the name of the ship. And we're sailing this 1100, but you could see there's so much water everywhere.
You hear about the pirate that got pregnant? She had a C-section.
On Channel 3, they have their own. So this is the
check
Washi
this
Washi
out.
woman. You say there's a buffet, right? We do a lot of our eating at the buffet.
Who is that?
She's the Washi Washi lady. So she assaults everybody verbally when they walk into the buffet area and points at different sinks and says, wash, 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 wash.
And when
Wash
you
washing
your
your
hands.
Why would it be an Indian chick telling people to wash their hands?
If you're lesbian, you know.
Hey,
wash-
now.
I'll tell you this. You know,
She's
nobody,
not eating.
actually, Troy, I'll tell you this.
I wipe my ass with my left hand.
I've
She
told this
wasn't Indian.
I've told this to a few people, and nobody seems to empathize with me here. I got on the ship, right? We haven't even taken off yet. We go to the buffet, and I don't know what I'm gonna get, so I just grab a plate and I get in line. I start getting food. I look around. I find I'm in the Indian food section, surrounded by Indian people. It's the first day of the cruise. I said, this is a bit of a risk.
Could you hear? What made you realize? Did you hear him talking, or you just look up and you see? You know,
He could smell them.
A little of all three, everybody.
3 strikes.
This is the
Shuffleboard.
smoking deck.
But it worked out well.
Oh, wow, they had one?
Oh, yeah.
My digestive system moved at 10
It
times
wasn't
the
smoke
rate
signals
throughout the
either.
entire
Different kind of
boat
Indian.
cruise, though.
Different kind of Indian. Not smoke
Yeah.
signals.
It's crazy. I don't know if it's the water, if it's what they're feeding you. The food's very good. It's a wide variety of food.
Indian people don't use
What was the first thing you ate there? What did you?
Oh,
What did I
that
have?
was a monkey that our
Curry.
housekeeper
What's it-
folded
what's
for
a
us.
curry?
Indian food.
Oh. So you end up staying in that line, and
I thought that was like some
You
Jesse
didn't- you didn't
Smollett
schedule
thing.
a lot of
It's like,
that
you
night.
guys will die in 7 days.
No, it's a
Yeah, the way
towel art.
The maid was doing some weird racist threats to us.
wait, are you sure you weren't on a pirate?
Oh, this is a good,
hanging white
good
monkeys.
footage here.
There's a theater. This is on top of the ice rink, but there's a bigger theater area too with balconies and things. It's a big ship. You wouldn't believe. There's a spa. There's like a 3-tier spa.
Huge gym.
There's a mall that I'll mention again because it's a mall inside of the ship.
Nice.
It's pretty wild.
Malls in America are dying. Meanwhile, they're in Mexico on ships.
But this was a competition called the Perfect Couple Competition that we came and watched, and they would pull some people out of the audience there.
Yeah.
Perfect couple?
I was winning other competitions. We wouldn't have really I don't know anything about this lady.
A perfect couple is some of the.
Not taken. It's okay.
You don't care about your fans?
A perfect couple is when the bolt
Not
goes
like
down.
that.
If it was the perfect fan competition, then we would have smoked them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exhaust fan that you didn't have in your room.
But these people had to touch each other and get all.
So you guys didn't have an
close
exhaust fan in your room?
I know.
Oh, just wait till you see the
So
next.
this is a little
next
perfect couple
game.
competition.
I cringe thinking about them touching
Is
this
that
thing.
it looks like what about Bobber when he's dead?
So they have to move things, objects with their bodies. They have to drop a ball in a bucket. But this next competition is called getting the stick in the hole.
So like they're,
Do you want to just watch this all the way through?
something
Troy?
like the gulags.
Let's just watch it. It's
About a
fun.
3-minute clip here.
Can you make it bigger?
Some Mexican guys. Hello.
Could you make the whole screen?
It's interesting too. All the staff there, none of them are American. Some are from UK, some are from Australia, but I don't know what they do to get all the Americans.
What was
off
the
the ship.
majority on there?
All of the staff there,
What was the majority of nationality on the ship?
very mixed, all global.
It was very mixed.
Royal Caribbean International, and they really stress the international part. And everybody's name tag says, like Dookie, whatever their name is, and then at the bottom, I only say that you could say Ikatut or some other made. These are names that they say. Oh, hey, my name's Ikatut, and you say, it's too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was hard to.
They just throw it at you, expect you to repeat it. It's like, can't you just give me like?
What are you on culture?
If that's the captain's name, you got problems. The captain's name better
Give
be
me a
like Bill
nickname.
or something,
Who knows?
Give me a nickname.
If that a nickname?
There's condensation everywhere.
I was wondering, did you guys come up with
Do you
names?
want a paper towel?
Do you have one?
No, I'd go get
It's
one.
not worth it.
I got it.
All of a sudden, I just ripped my shirt off, and I'm like, "Here, David, take my shirt."
You want to use my sock?
But below their name, it says the country of.
He was gonna throw that. Was he gonna hit me with that chair?
Below the
Because I'm
name,
gonna
it says
David.
the country that they're from.
Yes.
So some of them will say Philippines or India or Pakistan or wherever the case is.
Does everybody have
This
to go
guy's
to
from
Texas?
Mexico.
But does it have to stop off to pick up more people in other?
No.
No. They
work on this. There's
They
regular.
lived there for 7
Their
months.
staff.
I got.
8 months.
I wasn't.
We're not a bus.
But I'm saying no. But I'm saying the people that are from all.
Yeah, first we had to go over to Kenya and pick a couple of people up, and then we went over to.
No. I'm saying, did they all have to go to Texas? I mean, like, if you were from.
Yeah, they worked there for 7 months.
No, I'm not saying the people that work there. I'm saying the you said it's just a different.
Oh, yeah.
all different kinds of people.
Everybody ports. Everybody gets on at the same
Everybody
place.
So, I mean, I thought you might like
A
stop
lot
and
on
put,
this
put,
ship,
like,
too.
put like 25 cents in the meter, when you're like, all right, everybody.
Perfect couple competition.
You're gonna want to watch
this. This guy in the pink shirt we were making fun of the whole time. Look at
Should
him.
he won? Who
Yeah.
won?
So this chick.
And then we saw him
Okay,
at the
yeah,
nightclub the
go
next
ahead.
day grinding with this
But
woman.
this chick.
Yeah.
What happened?
This chick down front right here, long blonde hair. We saw her the next day later. So we're watching her here, and we're like, "Wow, she's just trash. She's been drinking so much."
We thought
probably.
she was sloshed.
The very next day, I'm talking to her with my bestie, and she goes, "I was completely sober." Really?
Did you not even say anything? You're talking about something else.
Completely
Exactly,
sober, she
that's what he
says.
said.
Yeah.
I believe all women.
She says it out of the blue. I was
They-
completely sober.
Meanwhile, they also
Huh?
snuck a bottle of whiskey and a Listerine bottle on, so I don't know why she was completely sober.
Whiskerine.
And this
Yeah.
guy's very funny. They asked this guy, they said, what do you do for, she asked her, she manages at an H&M. And then they ask him, what do you do for a living? And he says, I'm currently working on becoming a fireman.
Shut up.
Means he's unemployed.
What do you think he's me?
But
he's on fire.
He was cool. He knew all the choreography to Footloose.
Oh, heck
and his,
yeah.
girl-
Looks like
and his
you would.
girlfriend refused to dance.
Gotta cut
She was
Footloose.
next to me. I refused to dance too.
Yeah, you know what? Because you go on the other side of the tracks and then dance because the Lord won't let you dance on that side of the tracks.
Right. So we'll watch a little of this Perfect Couples game show here.
Yes.
All right, well, you get 3 points.
We've already kind of set it up. I don't need all the
You really have to
anticipation.
listen to this guy because the accent is thick.
That's Jessica. She was the host of the Beatles competition that I
Yeah,
won.
she was cool.
What do you guys want?
Knew all these people's names.
I need a volunteer.
Did you make friends?
Yeah.
No, you stay there.
They remember you too.
Don't be afraid.
So here we go.
Looks like you feel like people in that audience, kind of.
Looking to the ground or to the floor.
The boat is
of the ship,
filled with people.
And only grab
It's unbelievable.
How many people did you say can be on that ship?
Instructions.
2,500 on this ship.
Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry.
That was medium size?
Don't worry.
It was a perfect couple competition.
Wait. This is a surprise, guys.
All right, get on with it. So they blindfold the lady and they give her a plunger and they say, "Go stick it
It's
in
like
the
a
man's
broom
ass.
handle stick. It's not a plunger.
Right there, you see that stick?
They give him a toilet paper roll, and you can figure it out from there.
So, you're all new couple. Maybe you can try later different experience.
Do you like this game, Troy?
Because you're lovely.
Just wait till we get some karaoke. I know you got a lot to say about that.
Yeah. The first time. I thought we talked last time.
Full disclosure, we actually were really tired of this event, and we left after this round.
I was gonna say I couldn't.
Yeah, we left when they started doing lap dances.
That's true. It was
To
getting
each
more
other?
risque.
Oh, it got too sexy.
It
You guys
was-
had to run back to the hotel and bone.
You know.
No, it was very awkward.
Kind
It
of
was like,
rude.
I'm gonna sit and watch this.
When that energy got in the room, I said, "This is too thick for me. Can we go
sexy
somewhere
for
else?
me."
It
This
was
is not
weird.
for me. I don't
It
like
was
this. I don't like this. It's becoming an orgy in here."
I don't even like watching movies with like sex scenes in the movie. I'm like, who's this for? Like, okay, we get it. You don't have to fucking have 15 minutes of you guys rubbing each other in a fucking action movie.
Yeah.
Get to the fucking gunfight.
Heck yeah.
Well, I also
Carry the big
called
logs.
another couple cheaters during this game. A different couple, the weird couple, the guy. So the guy was like, "Just like last night, honey," and then
They say,
he
"Can we
started
hear this?
doing
Can we hear
something,
this?"
and I shouted, "Cheater!" And this chick sitting a couple seats away from David Collins turned and was glaring at
You
us
said
because
that?
he had a camera in his hand, and she was looking at me like, "Who's this bitch think she is?" And I was like, "Fuck you, let's leave."
You said
Should've
cheaters?
followed.
Wow. You said cheaters? You were being serious? You said
We were heckling.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
did. Yes, I shouted cheaters at a different couple, not the young ones, but different ones.
But that blonde that was a drunk when he said that. He said, "I'm not-"
I swear she was
Got a
on
wild
something.
crowd here. All right, get on with it.
You're
So
on a
he
cruise
spins
ship. Why would you be completely sober?
Did she just say that out of the blue?
Are you ready?
We had the drink package.
Okay, here we go.
You see a little of this, Troy Rigdon? It's our home videos from the cruise. I love this home video style that I put together.
Man in the street.
It's something on the boat. Pretty interesting
It's entertaining.
group of characters.
So he's going to stick the toilet paper roll in between his legs, and she's going to peg him.
That's hot.
Little humiliation.
You're the first in the
So this crowd goes wild.
Crowd goes wild for fucking sodomy.
And this woman claims she is completely sober. I believe she was sloshed. I don't know what pill she was
How
on.
far does she not pin the tail on donkey? Did she get pretty close?
It's because the boat was rocking, dude. She's like,
And this guy's so drunk off of his Listerine whiskey. He's
trying to.
that he's blindfolded.
He's guiding his ass towards it.
He keeps
Exactly.
pointing. She's blindfolded.
But she's like out the inside the room. He's running in front of it.
Oh, it gets better.
you should have spit on it.
My nipple.
That is not right. It's hitting my leg. Why is it hitting my leg? You gotta get behind me. It's how this works. Alright.
He gets it.
So next, you gotta go right.
Future San Antonio fireman.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Tell that man to pick his skirt up a little bit.
They don't want to do it. I'll make sure you get it in.
So he turns around, goes for a high five. This is my favorite part.
That's a couple that's been together 1 year.
It's their first date.
Did you see how she just patted him on the back?
Oh yeah, he kissed her on the forehead and she patted him on the back.
Yeah, story of my life.
And he loved to dance and she refused to get on the dance floor.
I bet you that was a
It was a weird thing we were watching. We would watch a lot of these people. We'd learn their names. I don't remember their names, but
Honestly, people watching
Oh
seems
shoot,
like a
I don't
really
remember their
sweet
names either.
on a boat like
Shelly.
I have no
Her
idea.
name was Shelly.
that. Shelly Buttfucker.
Well, it's apt.
I
Anyway,
never.
Well, the perfect couple. There's a lot of karaoke on the show.
More like karaoke.
And this is live band karaoke, which is pretty cool
That's pretty
too.
cool.
They had, a couple of times they had a live band playing behind the karaoke, which is pretty interesting. The first night we went to karaoke, 6 people there. Something
Yeah,
like
there
that.
was hardly anybody.
The second night, maybe twice that, 12 people, pretty small crowd. By the third, fourth, fifth night, It was filled in there. We get a little pan on one of these. Is this one? I think it's later. I get the pan on the. This is still kind of empty in there. But by the end, I got a clip of the long lines. So we finally make it to Costa Maya here.
Dude, if they had a live band for karaoke, I'd tell them to play like "Date Rape" by Sublime or like.
There was a very specific list of songs that they could do.
Out of control.
It's a pretty long list, though, for a band, I guess. And they could probably maybe figure out some basic things. Like if you said...
play the Hokey Pokey.
Yeah, Hokey Pokey or Wild Thing they could probably do.
You can't really do the Hokey Pokey anymore because people are missing limbs, you know? It's like, that's... No.
No.
Put your right foot in, put your right foot out.
I did a little karaoke. I didn't do it, get any on film.
He has to step out when the left foot goes in.
We didn't record any of my karaoke. Here's what happened, really. I was in karaoke.
Shout out Merch Mouse.
It was the second night there, and the karaoke, they ran out of list. The person on there was the last person on the list, and they're still doing karaoke. I said, I feel bad for the host, so I went and signed up. But I didn't have a camera with me.
They're like those little hecklers. They made a little thing, like a picture of these guys at each... They get the mall spot. Those guys are heck.
Don't you hate karaoke, Troy? Aren't you feel strongly about that?
I hate karaoke. I hate the Beatles.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, put them together, and I might actually jump off that boat.
So we arrive in Costa Maya. This is the trip. We cruise for a day and a half over to Costa Maya, which is southern Mexico area, and then we get to this touristy area. At the ports.
Did you smoke weed on the boat?
No.
No, not on a ship. That's very dangerous.
I was just curious.
We didn't even get any on.
They get in trouble.
In hindsight, I could have just put a couple joints in my sock.
Well, how about vapes?
Yeah, that would have been... Honestly, smoking a joint's dangerous. It just smells.
Yeah, it was really reckless. And you're really close to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're in a pretty confined space. Now, I'm sure maybe like behind Johnny Rockets at night, you could have snuck back there because that was pretty empty. Like on the 12th floor.
There are cameras everywhere, though.
There are cameras, too.
This place sounds big. How long would it take you to walk from... stem to stern, you know?
A couple minutes. There was a track on the top, and it didn't go from like the front to the back. It was kind of centerized, but there was a track that was 8 laps is a mile, so about a quarter of a track.
I think they restrict access at the very, very front of the ship and the very, very back.
For VIPs, or
especially
what?
the very, very front,
and
just for safety reasons.
And it's not
probably.
like they're trying to prevent suicide. I could have jumped off my balcony at any point.
That's true.
So I don't know what the safety precaution is.
Were you thinking about it?
To jump? Do you think? I mean, I always wondered that.
You could have.
I'll tell you, I was terrified that she was going to jump because what do I tell people? Everybody's going to think I threw her off the ship. What do you do?
If I had to spend that much time with you at sea, I'd probably jump off to you, David.
I just have a murdered woman
it's scary.
to account for.
At night, you lean over the edge and it's like black water. It's so dark.
Are you scared of black water?
You don't know what's in the sea, man.
Sharks.
I really want to get to this Huskies movie
and enemies.
too.
I was in a C-section.
A little Tom Garland clips today.
Right, so it's...
So this video here, we're in Costa Maya, little tour guide.
Like I was saying, it's really small. We're not going to see big stores.
He's saying that Puerto Maya is just the name of the port. It's not the actual name of the town. It's called Mahahual.
Oh, really?
Mahahual.
What's he saying? Do you know what he's saying?
He's telling us about the small town of Puerto Maya, which isn't actually called Puerto Maya.
Puerto Maya.
Mahahual is divided into different neighborhoods. The first one is this area by the port.
But it's a small broken down town there. So now we cut from the tour bus. Now I'm driving a Jeep. I drove a Jeep around. I had tequila in one hand and the Jeep in my left.
Is there no drunk driving laws in Mexico?
Where's this at?
I'm not sure, but they gave us
like
tequila.
on the coast.
Okay.
That's tight.
And he's got a little radio there to radio to us.
Situations here? I mean, they have security for...
No, they didn't really have security. There's like no traffic signs either. You hardly ever see a stop sign, like ever.
Did you have to pay off the federales?
No, they were cool. I paid off the tour guide. And in fact, I forgot to wear. We didn't know we were driving the Jeep. I thought we were just going to ride in the back of a Jeep to wherever we were going. But it turns out we were driving the Jeep. And then they threw this fit. They say, so which one do you have closed-toed shoes? None of us. We were wearing sandals.
Yeah.
Thought we were going to a beach. So then they throw this big fit. They say, I guess you can't go. David Collins' 30-minute hour show. No one fan puts her foot down. She said, no, we're going on this.
Puts her sandal wearing foot down.
I don't know if we got to go in the back of another Jeep with 2 other people. So we did that. We sit in the back of a Jeep with 2 other people. Then the tour guide comes over and he slams his face on the window.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did. He's a goofball. And then he opened the car. He said, come on, you can go drive that one on the 5 fine. That's fine. So he pulls me out and he gets me another one. He says, I'm going to help you out right now because I know you'll help me out later.
What are these, like, Flintstone
With what?
Jeeps? You got to drive with your feet?
No, they're
fuck?
All right, yeah. No, they were just normal Jeeps. They were nice. And they had AC. So I gave him a 20 at the end of the tour.
Which is like 100 to them.
I'm not sure. Well, it's actually like 4,000. It's 4,000 pesos.
Oh, what are we in fucking Japan?
I was pacing last night. Like,
no, we were in Mexico.
Sorry, I get my Japanese and Mexicans confused.
I'm sorry, I get my Japanese and...
So we're driving in the Jeep here. There's a little Jeep footage there. I'm yelling at the guy in front of me because he's driving like a wacko.
Dude, you do have road rage. David Collins is a notorious road rager. I don't know if anybody... I'm sure you've known this. You drove 18 hours.
If he's behind me, I'd be nervous. Like, man, this guy's too close.
Don't try to cover for him now, dude.
I never
What, did he pay for the trip?
I think I have more road rage than he does.
Costa Maya. It was good. It was a lighthouse.
Did you take your fucking gun?
No.
It's something like security. A little bit of security on the boat, huh?
No, that would not be
The gun stayed right here.
The security was pretty...
What did I joke about? I wanted to put I was going to put all my toiletries in the gun case and then bring that.
It was like airport security kind of, though?
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Nice to be home.
Oh, here's the tequila place.
Right, so
Hacienda Tequila.
We went to a place where they make tequila, agave. Or
Real
whatever.
tequila. Not,
Was it right next to the cocaine plant?
He said it's not tequila, it's real tequila.
I have a lot of this, but it's tough to hear. It's kind of windy over here. So it's tough to really make out.
His name was Jerry, but of course it's pronounced Yeri. Yeti.
Jesus.
Was everybody's names pronounced a little different?
Everybody knows tequila, he says. And he tells us about the tequila. He shows us how it's made. And then he gives us shots and tries to sell us bottles.
I know it.
You're like, you showed me how to make it. That didn't cost much to make it. And you're trying to tell me about it?
It was good stuff.
It was good.
I thought we were friends. Give us the bottle.
I love tequila. It's fun.
So he gives us a little tour about the tequila here. I don't like the YouTube hotkeys today.
Are those baby or whatever the
agave?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow my own.
He was teaching us the differences between the types of agave.
He says, here we make tequila. In America, you can only buy tequila.
Yeah.
LOL.
What's that?
Which is why they give you salt and lime to cover up the bad taste. But this stuff
are you being serious?
is so smooth. You didn't need anything.
Well, I'm being serious. That's
and
what
I
he
didn't
said.
feel sick from it.
Do you drink it cold or they drink it room temperature?
I mean, that's important, though, isn't it?
It was.
I'm a cold.
It was Mahawal room temperature.
It's like how you can't buy moonshine. That's how he would compare. He compared. He's like, you can't buy moonshine here in Mexico.
I make my own moonshine.
Exactly, because you have to, because the laws prevent you from.
My great grandpa's murdered.
Transporting some of those things for sale.
He was a bootlegger.
It's risky biz.
My grandpa was shot in the belly, right, same time, obviously.
So he tells us all about.
I thought he was going to chop something up with that right in front of us, but no, it's just a prop.
Is it a rake that he's holding?
No, they take
it's a shovel.
Oh, Robert's getting triggered. Careful, brother, that'll fucking take you out.
So these guys in front of us were these druggies from Denver.
Yeah,
they were brothers.
They were brothers. Well, I know you say that when I say druggies because we both thought they were gay.
Yeah,
and then we realized they were brothers.
I didn't know I was in.
So statistically, probably only one of them.
I shouldn't have.
I don't know, man.
I should never brought drugs over the border. They're beating them into prisons.
If you're watching, I apologize. I never got your names, but we did say goodbye. I said, have a safe trip back to Denver. They said, have a safe drive.
Were you out there politicking the show? Telling people and shit?
No, not too much, really. No, we were out. We were in the mix, you know?
Was it pretty touristy?
I didn't want to be an outsider. I wanted to be inside.
You should have brought T-shirts and just, thrown them out.
You sound like my mother.
Well, your mother's a very interesting and intellectual being.
I was concerned about solicitation on the boat.
Well,
I didn't really know. You have no rights. You're kind of held captive under the guise of a vacation.
I bet the pirate has no rights.
International waters.
He has a hook on the hand.
What is the laws on the international waters?
Follow whatever the boat tells you and don't go off that.
Whatever floats your boat.
It's very scary. You don't know. They never show you the brig.
No.
They just show you the rig.
Oh yeah. These guys from Denver though, they bought some Xanax.
Of course they did. They're gay.
You're like the captain stopped off.
They didn't buy poppers.
The captain stopped off.
You don't pop Xanax in your asshole?
I didn't really look at their...
You proof them things with a turkey baster?
I didn't look at their receipt either. They could have...
You used a turkey baster to
They were just trying to seem cool to you. They're like, we're buying fucking illicit drugs.
I kind of pulled it out of them because I had mentioned, I said, I left my Xanax at home. They said, we did too. We just got some.
Pulled the poppers out of his ass?
David showed us the Advil that he bought there.
I don't know what poppers are, But I think in my
Poppers
mind,
are.
when I look at them as those little
They're
poppers
isopropyl
you get
nitrate.
in the
It's
pull the
nitrate,
string.
yeah.
Nitrite.
So that's what I imagine gay dudes doing. They just put little
Nitrate
poppers in there and pull the strings.
Nitrite is different. It's the meat preservative, nitrite.
That's my imagination.
Hold that thought. Let Trip finish.
What? I already did. Me and Lily were talking about butt poppers.
Yeah,
My
I was
mother hates
listening.
it when you two are on the show.
Just pull the string and pop the fucking
No offense
drugs
to
in
you.
there, don't you?
She loves it when you're both on individually.
Yeah, me too. Hashtag me too.
So we take some shots of tequila. They give us these big cups of half a shell.
And this is
See
different
that?
kind of tequila, you're saying.
And then they just pour us shots, and they say, "All right, now that you've had a few, do you want to buy one?"
Did you put coconuts over your tits?
Hey, David.
No,
so this
that was never
tequila
an
is
option.
What?
different kind of tequila than American tequila.
Did you put coconut over your tits? Did you put coconuts over your
No,
coconuts?
my shirt came off very little.
Was that tequila different than...
He was concerned about being sunburnt.
I was very afraid of the sun. She really wanted to get a tan. I said, "Can we get out of this? It's scary."
You're afraid of the sun?
I'm afraid. It's hot there. Well, boy, when we got to Costa Maya, I stepped outside. We got to Costa Maya, I stepped outside, and it was like being back in that tanning bed. It was
He
terrifying.
was sweating bullets.
It was something else. So yeah, we learn a little about making tequila there. We get our own mixed drinks. We take them in the Jeep and we drive back. And then we go to this beach. This is a nice beach.
Son of a beach.
We touched the ocean.
We touched the ocean. It was covered in seaweed. It was gross. I got right out.
I've never seen an ocean.
No?
You've never seen an ocean? I just showed it to you.
Let's go on a vacation.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I love the smell of the...
We got a couple of souvenirs here. You see those clay cups? They gave us tequila in those, and we took them on the road.
Those are cool.
So the tequila was different.
And they kept things cold for hours
They
in that
put
hot sun. That you wouldn't
Tahini
believe.
on the rim.
Fuck
So
yeah.
good.
Some good stuff.
Yeah.
And this is Cozumel. So we leave Costa Maya, and the next day we are already back in Cozumel, which are kind of near each other. It's an island.
I thought that said Uncle Cargo.
A lot of people go to Cozumel.
Yes.
So that's more of a popular. Costa Maya is a little less of a tourist destination. We went there. That was fun. But Costa Maya or Cozumel here is a touristy destination. We just walked into town and
Better chance of getting bugged.
Maybe.
I'm getting hugged.
see some of these
We
bigger
did our own
ships.
touristy
Getting
stuff
hugged.
there.
I thought
This
you were
is,
saying we did our own mugging.
Sushi making class.
I did it. We took a sushi making class. This was nice. And you see a little bit of that. You
It
know.
was good.
And we all made our big plates of sushi that nobody could eat, and they just throw them all out. You're not allowed to take it to go.
We were the last two
Wait.
still eating.
We tried to get
sushi.
most of our plates in, but
Wait,
there's
yeah, right,
this is
yeah.
some video of the mall inside the cruise. Did you believe this? This is just happening. Like,
Just think if they had a video game.
it's a walk away. You got to walk away from your room. You got to take an elevator. But this is happening in the same ship. It's a big cruise ship.
Do they have an arcade in there?
Yes, they did.
They had an
Did
arcade.
they have an arcade with a boat game in there?
It was a big arcade.
We played Guitar Hero.
A boat game that, like, you know,
I won
you're on a
both
boat playing a
times.
boat video game.
That's true.
Of course he did.
It's pretty embarrassing.
David's not an athlete or talented. I've seen him juggle.
Oh, what?
I was juggling a little yesterday. So this is kind of some of the mall. Do you see how big this area is?
Jeepers creepers.
Why is there a Texas flag in Mexico? Are they trying to take over
Elevator
Mexico?
system.
It was very Texas themed. The whole cruise is very Texas
Yeah,
themed.
a lot of people on that ship were from Texas.
They're all Texas going to Mexico. So there's some of the mall.
How many workers do you think were on the ship?
7.
A different view of the mall.
Was a lot of workers over there?
I would say 700.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I ever gave it any
Employees,
thought.
yeah.
This is the cruise director, Bobby Broughton. We did not like him. Find him on Facebook. It's BROUGHTON.
He's
Let him know
single.
that his single relationship status is very inappropriate to have on
Men and
Facebook as a
women.
cruise director.
He's single.
Wait, he
People are
was telling
going on his
people this?
cruise. They're finding him on Facebook. They're seeing that he's single. What is he doing? And you look at his photos. This guy's on the prow. He's a horn dog. He's just got a bunch of...
Imagine he must clean up pretty good. Like if you were a single guy on a cruise ship.
He likes
just a bunch of
vans.
He's the cruise director.
I bet
He's
he
in charge.
Directs his
Bobby
boat to a
Broughton.
port every now and
And
then.
Big creep.
And if he has candy, you know what he's...
His Facebook's littered with all these men's wives saying, "Oh, I love being on your cruise with you."
He's a silver fox.
You touched my kid. You touched my kid.
He is. He's a big Texas guy. He wears a cowboy hat.
Don't be jealous, old silver fox.
Little bird.
Did he do anything that... Did he hurt that bird? Did that director hurt that bird?
Little ship.
Little shit.
And then we're going to get into Tom Garland's Huskies here.
Who's Tom Garland?
For the last
Who's Tom Garland?
few minutes of the show. Tom Garland is a comedian.
I was going to ask... I heard that.
Yeah, he's
was
a
on the show.
very
He was
locally
30 and a
known
half hours.
comedian. Very popular in Iowa. He lived in Vegas for a while. He has a fine career. He does movies often. He acts and edits and produces and movies. And we've covered a couple of him. I had him on David Collins' 30-minute hour show last October. He's got a little bit of a beef with me, but that's his own problem. But he was in a new movie called Huskies. That he did a third of the editing and he acted in, so we want to watch some of his scenes.
Huskies?
Yeah.
Is that a sports movie?
Huskies. Yes, it's a basketball film.
That's an actual...
It's a new movie.
Yeah, that was at a new
kind of
one?
like Hoosiers, but
Oh,
not.
that's what I'm thinking of, Hoosiers.
We'll get to it here. It'll just be. I just have 2 clips I want to show here.
Damn.
So we have karaoke. Here, this is a fun clip of the last night of karaoke.
You guys can get karaoke on the ship?
Packed it.
I don't think there was a chapel on the ship.
Boy, did it. There was a chapel, but we read that you need a volunteer clergyman to operate.
That was a clergyman. I know.
And there was no volunteer clergyman on our ship, so it was an empty chapel.
My
I have 2 clips. I have this one of the last night of karaoke. You can see how packed it really is. And then I also have a little clip. I went and stopped in Austin, Texas on the drive back.
That's true.
Was there some pretty good singers on the karaoke?
Meh.
Since it was a live band.
There was a handful of good singers.
There was some good, some bad. Yeah. But then on the way back to Iowa, we took a little detour from Houston and Galveston. Instead of driving straight back home, went over to Austin, Texas.
What about the waves you said? The crazy rapid waters?
Well,
it got rocky in the last night.
Just the very last day, it was
the last day. It
a
was
little
very
rough.
rocky.
And then when we were in Austin, Texas, I was sitting at a picnic table and I felt like I was spinning.
Yeah.
And now we're ahead of ourselves.
Did you guys watch that Poop Cruise documentary on Netflix before you went?
Did.
She watched it right before the cruise for some reason.
That seems scary.
It was like a month before, but I watched
what's on
it.
Netflix?
Huh?
What is it called?
It's called Poop Cruise.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's actually a pretty good documentary.
interesting.
You want to know what you're getting yourself into? It was 20 times worse.
I was curious. I just wanted to see what that was about.
So, 1 out of 10, what do you rate that cruise, going on a cruise?
Oh, it's the last night here. You tell me.
You know, I'd give it a 9.
Come on, Troy, sing along. You know this song.
I wrote this song.
Oh, hey. So you can see how packed karaoke got here. By the last night of the cruise, karaoke was unbelievably packed.
Yeah.
It was very popular.
The line was so long, there was no chance of...
There's a lady out there spinning on the...
I thought she was on a pole
It got a little crazy.
I thought she was on a strip pole.
See, this is the line for people signing up. Can you see that?
Yeah.
This is the line of people trying to sign up.
Who's on the watching us right now?
This guy's just yelling lyrics.
Yeah, some of them are really bad. Like cringy.
Oh, it's a child dancing?
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
that's
some
what he
children
said.
dancing. This is the adult karaoke too.
Yeah.
People got crazy. You see all the dancing going
Well,
on?
I'm glad everyone's having fun.
It was fine. Was this woman?
Nice tits.
Yeah.
She really.
She was talking to the
this was
dude.
her moment. And I got it on camera.
She works there.
No, she doesn't.
Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy.
Maybe she has a G on her head.
Get it.
But it's not. That's just from the lighting.
She got big.
I think.
Yeah, it's the projector.
G, isn't it?
G.
Ghastly.
I give her a G for that singing.
PG-13.
Anyway, that was a little her. Now we're back in. Oh yeah, this is some of the elevator shots here.
Yeah, we rode the elevator from floor 1.
Floor 1 to floor 12.
Dude, I saw a porno called Elevator Shots once.
Really?
Nice.
Of course you did.
Mouth shots.
And then we're back.
I used to be addicted to porn.
So we get back from.
Now I'm off.
I used to work at one side.
Five
you
nights.
get bored when you're working at a place like that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a
Like,
long
I don't
5
like the
nights.
McDonald's because I work there, you know.
And we stopped over in Austin, Texas, to see Tyler Meyerhoff and Austin Ingalls on the drive back.
Very
nice.
I like that, yeah.
And we hadn't smelled. We're on a 5-day cruise. Tyler Meyerhoff has a thick joint. It had oil in it. It was one of those mixed pack joints or
Oh,
whatever.
that's why I felt so...
Like the
Oh yeah,
like a moon rock.
It got
like a
us
moon rock?
really blazed.
Like a moon rock joint.
It's really wild.
Yeah.
It was a moon rock shrimp.
Dude,
So what did I say?
we were getting this stuff called sand, and it's basically like powdered THC. And like my buddy was putting it in our joints, and I had a fire one night, and he went up, we're sitting there passing around, and my friend pulls up, and she goes, "Oh, you gotta smoke a joint, let me hit on that." And I was like, my buddy had just given this long speech to everyone, like, "Hey, look, this is some wild shit, so like, be careful." She just shows up and starts hitting it. All of a sudden, she's sitting there by the fire, just quiet. She's like, "I feel like I'm in an oil painting."
You should have been like you are.
That was
sometimes that creeps up on you. You know?
Oh yeah, and you're sitting in the sun there in Austin, the hot Texas sun, and you're high, and we just gotta have
we're three hot dudes
drinking an IPA after a 4-hour drive. It was a 4-hour drive from Galveston to Austin. So, but we knocked it out right away. I said that's nothing because we got 18 hours ahead of us. And we got stuck in traffic. It took us like 6 hours to get out of Texas. Should have only taken us like 4. Like Kansas Turnpike all the way up. I got ripped off. I got a lottery ticket over here. They didn't cash my ticket. They didn't cash my ticket. I got a winner, and I had to. I printed the. We made a scanned copy because some gas station in Texas tried to rip me off. They stole my $15.
Did you get your money?
They surely did.
No, I didn't get my money.
Yeah, because it's not a winner.
Yes, it is.
That's a different ticket.
I
did the
scratched
self-service
that.
scan.
I scratched the bingo.
They were trying to scam me.
It was
so
real.
I got both the customer receipt and the retailer receipts, and I mailed it to the Texas Lottery. I said, "Get them." Give me my $15.
How does it not scan through the thing and woohoo?
I don't know.
It did.
Have you seen that South Park episode?
They did scam
They were
us.
scamming.
They have it over the speaker.
But they're not going to get me. David Collins here. I said, no.
That South Park episode
I said,
where
give
they
me the receipts. I'll take the receipts. I'll mail them all in.
Oh,
They said, it's going to say we
$2,
redeemed it here. I said, well,
if it was $2, $2, shit.
It's 15.
No, you know that, but I mean, that's the whole point. It's like,
so anyway.
Exactly.
Why did I give you money to play this game? Then,
For the record, it was the white guy scamming me. The nice Mexican kid there had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
In case anybody is listening that's familiar with the scenario.
Are you kidding me? The fucking white guy was working for the Mexican kid.
No.
Devil's advocate.
His dad's cartel was owning the fucking bodega.
That young boy was nothing but fun.
Cartel.
Anyway, so that was our cruise. 5 nights. Long cruise.
How long was the kind of roughy for just
the whole last day?
Roughy.
The whole last day. But
the whole last day?
Let me tell you, if anybody ever asks, would you do it again? I want to say yeah, but really deep down, the more I think about being on a ship in the middle of the sea, it's really freaky, and I don't think I want to do it again. I think I'd rather just go to a resort or something. Yeah.
I've never been on a cruise. It sounds like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
You're never going to get taken care of.
It was a great experience.
These people were so nice, Kafif and Dookie and Ikata.
David just likes the feeling of having slaves.
Maya. The Jamaicans.
It was him, not me.
Our housekeeper was very, very sweet.
True, and we tipped very well.
I'm against slavery, dude.
Me too.
In hindsight, I looked up when I got back what these people are making. These people are making like $50,000. I'm gonna bring a lot of these lessons. I got to go back to work today. Unfortunately, back to the grocery store. We're back at it, of course. But
dude,
I'm gonna try to bring some of those lessons of customer service over to those kids. They say, "Oh, I don't make enough for this." I say, hey, "These foreign people make $30,000 to $50,000 in this 5-star service on this ship. You don't even get it together. We're gonna get beaten by all these,
Yeah. It's the experience that people remember.
There ain't going to be no helpful smiles.
May peace be upon you.
In every aisle.
I don't think it's that offensive if you say, may peace be upon you, people.
Oh, did you see Christ is King is anti-Jew now?
No.
There's
I don't watch the news.
Wow. That's a 2-year-old.
I don't watch the news either. I do a lot of rabbit hole diving.
That's a 2-year-old Candace Owens story.
When I
is it? I just saw it recently.
Figures, And I'm like,
Candace Owens said it 2 years ago.
And,
she's way ahead of the curve, man.
And it was a big controversy.
She's been hating Jews since before it was cool.
I can't hear you.
I wouldn't want to hear me anyways.
You can't whisper to the side off mic. Nobody hears you.
I didn't want to hear me.
I feel like you've gotten worse at that over your appearances here.
No.
You've gotten more bold with avoiding the microphone.
He doesn't like phallic things in his face.
No.
That's okay.
Or maybe he does.
Right now, I gave you the rake mic stand, the rake appearing mic stand.
No.
What I'm doing right now, I just wanted to kind of take a peek at the live chat this morning, but
next segment.
Tom Garland was in a movie.
That's what I meant to say earlier. Who's on the live segment?
We just want to touch base on this real quick. Watch a couple of Tom Garland movies. I want everybody to go to Fossum.tv, and look up Huskies. It's the new by the creators of Rudy's, which we've watched a lot of. You remember Rudy's?
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched Huskies yet?
No, this is the first time hearing of it.
I stopped before Tom Garland was even on David Collins' 30.5 Hour show. I was getting into the editing bay with these people and kind of peeking behind. I watched all the rough cuts, and then they realized after Tom Garland, I don't know what they realized actually, because I was friendly. I wanted to be a part of this thing, but they said, "Oh, I guess he's a fool." That's what they think of me. But anyway, I've seen this movie like 6 times now, and it's finally on Fossum, and I get to see the final edit. So we watched all this already yesterday to see.
For some reason, I see Brody 2P and Jesus right there.
Oh, that's nice. So this is the beginning of the movie here. And then I just want to cut to some of Tom Garland's scenes. Friend of the show, Tom Garland, Big part of this movie.
Front of the show, Jesus.
Is he in the opening scene here? Oh, this is just... I hate these opening scenes. What I really want to show is just the abrupt transition from movie to the productions. You know, usually you put the production company prior to the opening of the film. The creator of this movie and all of his movies,
with the credits.
He likes to, yeah,
Opening
exactly.
credits.
The opening credits. He likes to start the movie and then abruptly throw rock music and production company in your face.
Yeah, Rudy's was the.
Do you
the
remember that from
cuts.
Rudy's too?
Yeah, it was weird transitions.
We'll skip a little ahead. We don't need to watch the whole
editing
intro.
Is much better than Rudy's.
Really?
In my opinion. Well, it took
this
him.
is advanced.
It took him like 3 years to make this film. Rudy's was done in 2 months.
Huskies
Yes.
does.
That's not many takes.
Huskies does watch like a movie. That you can say that much.
Yeah.
Kanye's dropping a new documentary in 4 days that took 10 years to make.
Oh, good for him.
I can't wait to watch it.
I love to see a Kanye doc. Is this quiet?
No, her voice is just quiet.
Oh, it is kind of quiet.
I can do that. I will make you proud.
Isn't that nice?
That acting is terrible.
Yeah, totally.
Deliver your lines, bitch.
It was her first.
Leave the little girl. She can't read
Leave
two
the kid
cards very
alone.
well.
It's her first film.
So we have that nice opening scene, and then all of a sudden we're going to this. So what's happening?
Is this like
it's
Friends or something?
It's the production company logo. Oh, you interrupting the movie with this production company?
Did the people that rented or hired the production company say, "Hey,
Yeah, he said
just
exactly
don't,
that.
Don't throw your shit right in the middle of our."
Show my name under associate producer.
Wait, we don't want to know your real name, do we?
You're an
Well,
actress.
Kind of ruins the mystery.
It's my
Tom Garland.
stage name. It's safe. You can find me on IMDb.
dude.
It's like kill or something.
Tom Garland, everybody.
Here we go.
Here's his big entrance.
Well, he is big.
Eventually, could you give us one more shout out of the creator on the?
This is a good
later on?
Oh, Bobby Broughton.
The asshole.
Bobby Broughton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Broughton. I'm after you.
Watch.
Tom Garland, everybody.
No way. He read suicides.
He's trying.
Nice.
His pants are falling off his
You
ass.
didn't even get a full 2.
Oh, forget it.
It's the best acting I've ever seen.
Oh, I thought this was real.
It's his vape.
It is. That was an inhaler.
Got to stop getting drunk and watch Miracle.
He's a basketball coach. in
He's
this
got a
film.
running joke throughout the movie that's used about 4 or 5 times that he gets
3.
drunk and watches Miracle.
What's Miracle? Is that
It feels like a lot. And when the kids are repeating, I didn't even know that's what the kids are repeating, but now I know it's said like 1,000 times in this movie through a bad game of telephone. But anyway. So we got Tom Garland scene. What was that workout
That
scene?
wig looks so fake.
Let's just see.
You see that?
What'd you say?
Her wig looks so fake.
Oh, it bugs me.
You
I
think?
thought it made her look like a man.
Dude, I was literally is it a tranny in this
It
episode?
looked really real in person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know extensions were a thing until my chick friend ruined it for me, and I'm like, yo, keep some mystery to you women. I don't want to know. Like now, every time I see a chick with hair, I'm like, that's fake.
Ooh,
that's fake, bitch.
Yeah. You're like, that's nice.
Yeah, you gotta be
nice
careful.
hair.
Yeah.
What's wrong with New Orleans?
That's nice hair, and you see some
From New
some
Orleans.
other bitch pull her hair out that night. You're like, oh, I thought that was real.
I'm just catching up on the live chat. Keep the poppers away from. Oh my god. Riggs. I thought that was a racial slur. I said, oh my gosh.
You know, Riggs could be a
What
racial
is
slur.
going on in here?
I feel racially slurred.
Nitrite.
So we're gonna take a little look at. I want everybody to check out Huskies. Maybe we can take a look at it. Maybe Dylan can go. Happy birthday to Dylan from somewhere, by the way.
Did you know nitrous oxide is made with the same chemical as poppers?
They're putting nitrous in their ass?
Oh Lord.
Nitrite. No, it's just one of the ingredients in.
How do you know so much about gay poppers?
My grandpa, we owned a porn theater. I didn't. My grandpa
That's a
did.
good. That's a pretty good response. Actually.
Yeah, actually, that's the only response that could have been not. Oh, I do poppers.
I remember being younger. My uncle would sell it $5 a bottle. You know, I was like,
Your uncle would put pop? What?
He'd sell them to people. You know.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, he'd sell them to dogs.
Fun fact: Tom Garland's actually. And Tom Garland, there's actually still 2 people in between that guy we see on screen and Tom Garland, but his face is peeking out so far.
Tom Garland looks like 3 midgets in an overcoat.
There we go.
He's trying to get into a rated R movie.
But they're not standing on each other's shoulders, they're standing next to each other.
I know you hated Tom Garland in Rudy's, but he really plays his part in this movie.
Bro.
Yeah.
He acts like the goofball that we love to see.
Okay, because Rudy's, he was like, I'm Fonzie, but I'm twice the size of Fonzie.
He was too cool, right? Exactly. He's too cool. Now he's not. He doesn't even try to be cool in this movie. Look at him. This is his workout montage.
Yeah.
This is the bad team.
They're training for the grudge match.
This movie's hard to follow.
Like when Rocky's running up the steps and shit. This is montage.
But it's
pretty much.
It's not a bad watch. Huskies.
Lazy and they're tired and they are weak. This game could be over by halftime.
Conrad fears us. Let's really scare him.
So let's beat the snot out of these guys, and then we can go and enjoy our party.
Shout out Greg Holtz.
Mm-hmm.
He's a professional.
Is this guy like an undercover turkey? Like a gobbler on his neck?
The cutting to different scenes is pretty tough to follow.
I got you.
You watch your mouth. That's Don Cheadle's father.
If it was shit. If the cuts for different scenes.
Of dreams, go, Charter Hawk!
Come on, Tom Garland.
Why does he look like a Nazi? Like he looks like he should be in Inglourious Bastards finding
Look
Jews
at him
under
do
floorboards.
jumping jacks.
Lee Jew.
JT,
get the Jew bear out.
You'll also see here. Maybe I can get a pause here. We have Julian Cage, who's on David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show.
Who's that?
He's actually one of the players in this movie. That's a good scene.
Yeah, that was good.
Did that go by, everybody? Tom Garland gets hit in the head with a basketball. Hey, Tom Garland, you want to come on my show?
That's totally happened to me before.
Right here. That's pretty good.
Oh, dude, the music in his movies is always so.
Where's this? This is not Vision Quest, the wrestling movie. This song.
Touch your toes.
This is the main song on Vision Quest.
Oh, there he is in the front.
Tom Garland's on the right-hand side here. We can watch him do his touch his toes.
This is Lunatic Fringe. Is the name of the song?
Paper white shoulders.
How'd you know?
Because it's a Vision Quest movie, a wrestling movie.
Oh yeah.
JT Cage spotting.
There he is on the left.
JT Cage we had on the show. He's the second row on the left-hand side. You know JT Cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the main song in that movie.
He gets body slammed by Don Cheadle or his character's name is Don Olson.
It's weird watching basketball because I see on that movie Vision Quest, the wrestling movie, and it's the main song in that movie. And
oh, and I guess the post-credit scene will go to Tom Garland's post-credit scene.
Yeah.
I thought there was more Tom Garland in this montage.
Well, it's here and there. You gotta watch for it. You can't ever look away from the screen because you're gonna miss it.
It's the slowest montage I've ever seen in my life. Usually they speed up the video.
It is, he is. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. Oh, there's some Tom Garland here.
It's my inhaler.
He actually smokes like that in real life too. That wasn't even part of the movie.
We caught him at David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show, and we zoomed into it because he tries to be a little subtle about it. It was kind of fun. But he's fun. He really owns up to it in this movie, which is good. He's a fun guy.
I would say he's a better actor than anything I've seen yet. I mean, on this show.
He's a real professional, that Tom Garland. So there's Tom Garland. He's in this movie. Check it out, everybody. Huskies. But he's also in the post-credit scene.
Now, what is his category?
My name is in those credits 3 times. Whoop, whoop.
What is Tom Garland trying to bone you?
What?
What Huskies, what kind of category would it be in? It's
a sports movie.
A sports movie, okay.
Here's the post-credit scene.
We got a post-credit scene here.
You just asked what the movie's about.
No. I said what kind of if you were to watch it.
Well, it's not
I've never seen
post-credit,
it before,
actually.
To see what it would be under, like if you're on
Oh, yeah, it's a pre-credit scene.
Drama,
by the way, we watched this movie. My synopsis is the last 20 seconds of this movie, A+.
Okay.
100%. I finished this movie, I said, wow, that was a really good ending. You guys ready?
It is.
I'm ready.
It's a Cinderella story kind of ending.
Here's the last 20 seconds, everybody. The kids were all bad in this, but that was
call it, coach.
It was all their first film.
Most kids are bad in movies.
I won.
Not unless their parents are free.
Not the movies I watch.
Isn't that it? What a good ending. It's over, everybody.
What are the budget for that? I mean, what do he made for that?
Written and directed by Don Cheadle. Executive producers Tom Garland.
Here we go. Associate producers. But in the opening credits, my name is first instead of
Corey
last.
Kamos?
There's Tom Garland, everybody.
Hey, what are you still doing here? Get out of here. The movie's over.
I'm waiting for the credits.
That's it. It's done. It's done. It's done. Go home. It's over. All right, Prairie lost. We're not happy about it.
Spoiler alert.
The only thing I'm happy about is all-day breakfast.
Well, I got some bad news.
McDonald's all-day breakfast. That's the only thing he's happy about.
Just go.
Just
get out of here.
Tom Garland, everybody.
Fun fact, Tom Garland made them do 17 retakes of that final clip so he could eat 17 sandwiches.
There we go. Perfect.
Actually, he just did that in one take. I watched it.
He knows how to smash a sandwich.
This is good end of show music. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Hump Day. September 17th. It's going to be a great day. I got to get back to work finally.
Hashtag me too.
And I think I'm going to start doing longer shifts.
Ooh.
Shifts at work.
I delivered a package of video games, etc. the other day, and I almost popped into where you work to see if...
the grocery store?
Yeah. That's what it's called, the grocery store?
That's what I call it. Undisclosed grocery store.
Undisclosed.
But anyway, we have a lot of Daniel Alvarez to catch up on next week, and it's happening by hour. Just this morning, he's posted 7 videos.
Oh my god!
So we're really losing track of Daniel Alvarez.
The man's on a tear.
I think he's blowing up. Other bigger shows are going to start getting on him, though. So I don't think...
Dude, actually, I was telling you, I was watching a podcast the other day, and they mentioned Daniel Alvarez, and I was like, holy shit, are we way ahead of the curve or something?
I'm way ahead of the curve. Everybody I watch has nobody. I'm the only one keeping up on these people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exposing them to the world so that anybody else can take it. I tried to do the same thing with Stephen Gordon, Joking.com. Apparently nobody... Don't get me started. Drive Tampa Wall.
Oh, you're started.
These people. That's all I have to say. Follow me on Twitch. One of these days I'm going to start streaming regularly. I'm really struggling with that. But I want to get good. I don't like to do something unless I'm good at it. So I'm trying to really get good first. I'm getting better.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
You know what I mean? It was the same thing years ago, but, we'll get to that. I might cover that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get to this Twitch thing, though.
Repetition.
Yeah, what's up with that? We need to do some collab on that.
Maybe we could do something on Twitch together.
I'm working 410s now, so I have 3-day weekends every week.
We could multi-stream. We could do a game each other just on the same stream, just be in the same room.
The new season of Diablo drops in like a week, and I'm about to go hard.
You play Diablo, I put up some old school RuneScape, and we just have both of the games and both of ours right here on the same screen. With 4-player.
We can do it in my theater room, too. I have a fucking theater room.
So we're making plans for the Twitch, but anyway. Drive Time David Collins, everybody. What's going on here? There was no... I'm not good at this either. I need somebody else to do this.
I've been looking at it. There hasn't been... it's just Merch Mouse and Ouija, and they're telling me how cool and handsome I am.
We're going to be wrapping up today's show like we always do with the next half of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. This week, it's episode 13, I believe, with Colin Strayjack.
Holy shit.
Very uncharismatic guest, but I think we do a good job of keeping things interesting.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. So anyway.
Yeah.
David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. I'll say publicly, it was a pleasure going on the cruise with you. I think everything went well.
It did go well. We didn't get
both came back together.
sick of each other.
That's true. And by the last drive, it was really exhausting. It was a long drive.
Yeah.
Physically wearing.
The way back was more difficult.
And we don't feel we're not eating well on the boat. On the way back.
Oh, I was gonna say on that boat, it looked like you were making sushi. There was buffets.
I made a big mistake. We get off the cruise. We get off the cruise at like 9:30. We have to go through all this process. We could have been off the cruise by like 8, but we're in line and we're finally back. I'm in my car back at 9:30 a.m. We drive like an hour. We're on our way to Austin. We pull over to the gas station, get some gas, get some food, and I go to an authentic Mexican corner of the gas station and buy beef and bean burritos at 10:30 a.m. before basically 20 hours of travel.
I was going to say, how did it sit
Tell
well
them
with
what
you?
the cashier said to you about Iowa.
Oh, yeah. And I say, we're on our way driving back to Iowa. She's like, well, that's far. What is that, 3 hours?
No, she didn't.
I said, no, the state.
Did she say 3 hours, really?
Yeah.
Man,
I would hate to ask for her directions.
It was funny.
And I bought a couple lottery tickets from her.
I thought she was going to make some kind of pig fucker joke or something.
No. They were Hispanic. It would be a donkey joke.
But a
Birdo. Anyway.
Birdo joke.
It's a pleasure to be back, everybody, and I hope...
The pleasure's all Robert's.
Ouija, Merch Mouse. Merch Mouse actually has a comment on the bottom of this Colin Strayjack video we're going to be looking at.
Well, Ouija, you heard it from the horse's mouth.
He's been a long-time fan. Merc Mouse.
Long-time fan. Long-time... Never mind.
That looks like a new time fan up there.
We could check him on this. You want to see INAK's new one of his new shorts?
Hunter brand.
What did you buy him?
Little INAK update quick.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, swing on me. That's good evidence for the sheriff when I call him.
When they come here, tease this for next week.
Yeah, says who?
I said.
Uncle Ryan said I'm the man of the house. Keep harassing me, watch what happens.
Uncle Ryan does.
I'll see what
Remember haha 9/11?
Yeah.
He's in a house now. He's back in a house. His uncle took him in. And I guess when his uncle's not around, he's the man of the house now.
Hell yeah.
Keep harassing me, watch what happens.
You'll have to see what happens.
I'll have to see what happens. Keep harassing me, watch what happens.
Keep harassing me, watch what happens. Keep harassing me, watch what happens. Nothing ever happens. That's my favorite line of his ever. This guy's prolific.
I would have threw some caustic soda in his face and be like, now you can't see.
You just tried
No,
to
just
swing
kidding. I
at
don't know
me.
what I'm talking about.
No.
I would have just laid a rake down in the middle of the living
Robert Wallace, I'm so sorry that you're so injured, by the way.
No, I'm not injured. I'm totally... It didn't hurt, you know.
Did you not even get concussed? Because that seems like a concussion protocol, right?
I didn't go to the doctor on it, but I know I was throwing up and stuff. I mean, I've still got a headache, and it's been a week now.
Buddy.
But
does it feel like your brain is swimming in a pool of blood?
No.
They told him not to sleep in case he has a concussion, so he hasn't slept for a week.
I was going to say for 7 days.
The house was on fire. Like, hey, the house is on fire. Like, shh, quiet, you wake Rob.
It's an old Rodney Dangerfield joke.
That's what I was going to say after I took this drink. Rodney, good old Rodney.
All right. You know that joke?
Movie?
Yeah, my wife. The other day, the house was on fire. My wife brought the kids outside. They said, "Be quiet, you'll wake up Daddy."
It was funny when Rob said it.
Oh, yeah. He was good with word economy.
All right, now you tell the same joke. We'll see if we can put more emphasis on it.
Okay.
Just take, like you said, the telephone game. Someone telling a joke, and like the next person telling that same joke.
Dude, that would be actually...
That'd be funny. You whisper into someone's ear, and then that person has to tell a joke, and then that person whispers in the ear, and see what the joke is like when by the time it...
Dude, I bet it gets halfway funnier.
Meredith of John Paul's on the end of the line.
Luigi, are you ready? Everybody skip ahead 20 seconds. Trigger warning.
20 seconds.
Jack just died, right? Jack just died. Right here while I'm live streaming playing my video game, okay?
Jack just died right here while I'm live streaming playing my video game.
What?
Jack just...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is 100% serious?
Yeah, it's INAK.
What the fuck?
And then he starts yelling at Google and Microsoft for killing his dog.
What? Who is this loose hinge?
Motherfuckers don't care, okay? Google, Microsoft, American cybersecurity, American government. My dog...
What the fuck? Get that out of here.
What the hell?
What was up? What?
Ouija had brought it up in the chat.
Jesus.
I feel like people didn't believe me. It exists,
What's
everybody.
The deal? What's...
If you want to go back and pause, you can type in that URL yourself.
The only pause I see is dog
my
pause.
God.
Very good.
That was awful. What an uplifting video to end on.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's going to be a great day.
Who shot my paw?
Hey, it's got to get better than this.
A dog walks into my says, "Who shot?"
That was a
my
response
paw?
to a live chat. Ouija said, "I really liked INAK until you mentioned that dead dog." Well, let's bring it to reality, folks.
I never liked INAK.
I got a lot more too. Where that comes from,
dude? What the fuck? What the Hey,
Google, Microsoft, cybersecurity does a crazy angle with this dog. That man's got it. He's got something.
Is that the soda drink you got, or is that Daniel Evans?
No, that was Nathan.
Different.
Nathan Andrew Pearl.
Oh my god.
He's in.
I get your side shows fucking mixed
He's in
up.
the gulag
in Maine.
in
I
Russia?
forget the
freak shows.
I'll remember it later. Something Maine. Anyway, drive safe, drive hard, everybody.
Hey.
30 minutes. Show with David Collins.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. I'm your host, David Collins, and we have another great episode for you today. Really excited for today's guest, not only a stand-up comedian, but also a fellow broadcaster. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that today. Remember to follow us on Instagram, DC 30-minute half-hour show, and email the show, dc30minutehalfhour@gmail.com. We also have some great voicemails to play on the show today, well, at least one great voicemails. We're getting some great emails coming in on the show. We have an update on the gas cap criminal later in the show. Not necessarily an update, but a surprising turn of events. I did get a haircut. Some people on the video are going to notice that right away. Did get a haircut this week. Very excited about that. send me an email, dc30minutehalfhour@gmail.com. Your opinion on this haircut. Of course, we just got it way short. Anybody in Manhattan, Kansas this week that's going to Arts in the Park, unfortunately, you won't see me there. I will not be making it this year. So if you're looking forward to catching me, not going to be at this year's Arts in the Park, at least not the first week of it. Got a great show for you today. But before we start the show, of course, color of the day. Color of the day today, vermilion. Vermilion is a pigment most often used between antiquity and the 19th century from the powdered mineral cinnabar. It is synonymous with red-orange, but is 11% brighter. Today's color of the day, vermilion. Today's sponsor of the show, I'm very excited. A great sponsor, another sponsor from that Manhattan, Kansas area, Sugar Galaxy, your go-to candy store right here in Manhattan, Kansas. Craving a sugar rush that's out of this world? Look no further than Sugar Galaxy. From nostalgic classics to cosmic confections, Sugar Galaxy has a stellar selection of treats for every taste. Don't miss out on this mouthwatering opportunity. Visit Sugar Galaxy today and let your taste buds blast off into a world of sugarly bliss. Located at 200 Manhattan Town Square, of course, in Manhattan, Kansas. Thank you, Sugar Galaxy, for sponsoring the show today. Our guest today, very excited, like I said, a fellow broadcaster. Our guest today is a comedian and podcaster. I should be saying podcaster. Located in Davenport, Iowa. He's known as a great host on and off the stage, performing at fantastic venues such as the Buffalo Community Center and Yoshi's Bar. His podcast, Modern Day Overthinker, has featured amazing guests. Not only hilarious guests you know from David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show, such as Austin Ingalls, Zach Vaughn, and Carson Tuttle, but also thought-provoking guests like Liv Caro, a full-time therapist and president of Quad City Harm Reduction, Brandon Scott, owner of Culture Shock Barbershop in Davenport, Iowa, and many more. Please welcome to the show, make some noise for our amazing guest, Colin Strajak. Welcome to the show, Colin.
Glad to be here, man.
Thanks so much for coming in today. Your name's Colin. My last name is Collins.
Yeah. Correlation.
What's with that? Isn't that something?
It is something.
How did you get into broadcasting? What got you to starting a podcast? I'm not sure if you know this about me. Of course, I've been doing radio since I was 18. I started initially when I was going to Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas. Shout out KSDB. And I started radio there. It was new to me at the time, but I found it very quickly. I loved being a broadcaster, and that's kind of what led me to being a podcaster today. How did you get into podcasting? A similar experience. How long have you been podcasting?
I've been podcasting for about 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years. I started out, I like writing, and I was doing a blog.
That's it, writing. So a lot of people I hear, they often, of course, I come from radio, so we're looking for like a morning theme. It's a lot spontaneous. We get voicemails and emails and call-ins coming in. We try to play games. Do you write and script your show? I would tell you, if you do, it's very impressive. I listened to the show, you would not know.
No, I do not script the show. That's the thing. I was doing blog posts, and I wanted to get some type of awareness going for mental health, and I felt like doing the podcast was a better avenue, and I could reach more people doing it.
Yeah, that's an admirable thing to do. It's certainly getting a wide variety of guests, so I'm sure that means you have a wide variety of listeners. That's great. Yes. What do you think makes a good host of the show? And I want to talk a little bit later, too, because I've heard you're a great host of comedy shows also, and we've talked to some other comedians that love to host shows and are known as great hosts, so we want to get your opinion on that. But what do you think makes a good host for your type of podcast?
Don't over talk. Don't say a bunch of meaningless
Well, you certainly
things.
do a lot that. You really do take a lot of time just letting your guest get into those subjects on your show.
Yeah, doing a lot more listening and kind of steering the conversation the best you can. And just making sure things are going smoothly. That's another goal.
That's interesting. I love to talk about that conversation about steering the ship. That sound, though, means it's time for our first game. I'm not sure if anybody's let you know. We do play games on this show. It's going to be a fun one. This one's a bit movie-themed. Our first game is called Don't Judge a Movie by Its Review.
Ooh,
so we're going to be reading off some one-star movie reviews. And by those reviews, you're going to have to guess what movie they're talking about.
Okay.
Colin, are you ready to play Don't Judge a Movie by Its Review?
Do it.
All right, now I'm a little hesitant. I'm not sure. We didn't give clues the last time we played this game, and they did pretty well. But we do have a couple of reviews. So the first review for this first movie
Round 1. The segment that they build the plot upon, which involves Libyans, is racist. Such negative representations are malicious and alienate hundreds of millions of people around the world, and further marginalize Americans who have roots in the Middle East. This approach must stop, and it doesn't serve but those with an agenda. They're a little fired up, maybe a controversial movie. Maybe we'll narrow it down with this second review. What the hell is wrong with this film? I mean, time travel. Time travel? Huh. Logically flawed. Scientifically impossible. Violates the second rule of thermodynamics.
Wow.
All right, Colin. Well, we got a couple of reviews there. Apparently, there's a scene with a group of Libyans.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. And, of course, the movie involves time travel. What movie might that be?
After the first review, I thought I might have had it, but the second review, I have no idea. The time travel part threw me off.
It was Back to the Future. 1985's Back to the Future. And you tell me, I don't recall a scene with a group of Libyans.
Neither do I.
I'm not sure where they got that. It must have just been a little quick thing, but that's all right. Maybe too obscure. We'll try with this second round here.
That was a weird review.
A very strange review. Both of them are weird. Hopefully they're not saying as weird. Unless it's fun, maybe we want them to stay weird.
Yeah.
Round 2 of Don't Judge a Movie by its Review. It is an okay movie. I thought it was a bit draggy. The main character's best friends could have been better cast since the actors who were cast in those two roles were rather boring. This movie, in general, not entertaining. All right, so we got a character with friends there. Let's try the second review. The main character is an unlikable character who dishonored his loving parents, lied to them cunningly, and used his willy craftiness to flunk school semester. He blackmailed his friend, who was ill, to come over and stole his friend, dad, car. Horrible protagonist. Well, I don't want to be a judge alongside, but I gotta say, horrible grammar.
Yeah.
That's all right. So, we have a cast that involves friends. Apparently, he's deceiving his parents there. A not likable protagonist. Do you have any idea what that movie might be?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's right.
Correct.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You nailed that one. That's great. We're back on track here. Let's go ahead and jump into round 3. Do you like this game?
I do. That's a good movie too. I don't know why anyone would rip on that movie.
I'm not sure. It's my favorite Christmas movie. I'm not sure why anybody would rip on that movie either. Let's try to round 3 here. Have you ever watched an extremely unnecessary sequel and thought, what a crock of feces? This is one of them. It doesn't add any value to the franchise. It should have been left alone. Totally not recommended. A waste of time and money. So we know it's a movie that has some sequels there. Let's try the second review. Horrible. Don't waste a penny on this. Woke culture. No Larry Fishburne. Writing is terrible. I watched all films on opening day in theaters. This was my biggest regret. OMG. Now, one thing I do notice here, not a lot of clues on what this movie might be here. A very controversial movie, though, apparently by the fans, and it has a few different, and we know the sequel is not a favorite. What might that be?
Sequel. Do we know how old it is or no? We don't know that either.
Unfortunately, you are out of time.
Yeah.
For those still listening, we are preparing Robert Wallace's drawing for the camera. I told you it was made in the late 90s. What do you think?
Still nothing.
It was The Matrix. The Matrix. We have some extremely unfavorable reviews of The Matrix there.
I've actually only seen the first one, so I'm not a big fan of sequels.
I see. Are you a big movie fan?
I am a movie fan, but I'm not a good... I don't like sequels.
We had Austin Ingalls on the show. Big fan of Austin Ingalls.
Big
cinephile.
Yeah.
A lot of people have called him that.
Yeah.
You're listening to
David Collins. 30 minutes. Show with David Collins. Listen at work, at home, or on your device. Stream us now.
For anybody just tuning in, you're listening to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. Our guest today, Colin Strajak, great to have, and we're just about to get into learning a little bit about his show here. I wanted to talk about this first subject, though, I thought we might, because I was listening to my old radio station, 105 K-Rock. Sometimes I like to listen to Steve G. I was listening to him. He's taking calls about people taking summer jobs. Did you have a summer job when you were a kid?
I had the same job usually. I worked at Best Buy, so I worked there all year round.
Even as a teenager, you're working at Best Buy. Yep. And that's the kind of calls that they were taking and having people call in. And if anybody else wants to participate, definitely tell me what you were doing in your summer job. Send them to dc30minutehalfhour@gmail.com. But something that caught my ear, for one, there was a familiar voice that we're going to get into in just a second. But I noticed that they seemed to be people, maybe even people working at the radio station that were calling in, because he seemed to be people that he talked to on a daily basis. Let's take a little listen to this clip.
Okay. Great answer, as usual. Have a good one. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you, buddy.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you, as usual, for the phone call. We'll talk to you tomorrow, all right?
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Great answer, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, have a good one.
See you, buddy.
So at least since I've left, it sounds like their originality has really gone downhill. I'm not sure what's going on at the station. It's great to know we might have more people listening and interacting with the show, sending in those voicemails than they even do at that old station. A good sign, certainly.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that caught my ear there, a familiar voice. A lot of people are going to recognize this voice at home. Fortunately, Dave G just went ahead and hung up on this caller, and I'm glad he did, because I'm about to do the same if I ever have to talk to this guy again. But let's just take a little listen.
101.5 K-Rock, what's up?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, no. Were you a dial tone back in the day? Oh, during the summer, I was...
So if you didn't catch that, of course, that was the Gas Cap Criminal apparently is now moving his antics back over to 101.5 K-Rock. At least he's off my back, but it was interesting to hear that. The Gas Cap Criminal is somebody who's kind of been harassing the show. Most recently, he's currently... The Hartford Police Department has a warrant out for his arrest for involuntary manslaughter. We had a surprise co-host that was going to come on the show, and he actually was kidnapped. This was after an incident where he had stolen my gas cap. This guy just can't help but get his hands into other people's business. Is really what I'm trying to get at. And it was interesting hearing him trying to call into that radio station there.
Yeah, hung up on quick.
He got hung up on quick, so maybe he has a history there. I haven't heard that, but I'm not always listening to that morning show, of course. But Dave G, they posted on their Facebook talking about this subject, and I thought it was a fun subject to talk about. For today's Ask a K-Rocker, we want to know, how did you spend your summers back in the day? Hanging out poolside with nothing to worry about? Making bank at your summer job? Maybe you had some catching up to do and had to go to summer school. Whatever it was, let us know. That's how they're trying to get their interaction there. But those are good questions. You were working at Best Buy. Were you spending all your time working at Best Buy? Is that a good money-making endeavor?
I'd spent a good amount of time there, but no, my friend had a neighborhood pool that we could get into, so we did a lot of swimming and stuff. And
that's great. You must be tired of looking at screens all day. You want to get outside after work?
Yeah, being stuck inside all day during the summer is
a little different for me. I grew up working at an ice cream parlor.
Oh, okay.
An ice cream parlor. It actually had just opened there in 2011 when I was 16, and it might be a little late to start working, but that's when I started working at that ice cream parlor, and it was a great adventure for me, and it's fun. You know, unlike looking at a screen, you never get tired of ice cream.
That's a good point.
But let's talk a little more about your show here. I was listening to a lot of your show, and I almost wanted to compare you to these Howard Stern-like qualities of being able to pull things out of people in an interview.
I don't know why I goofed on this guy so much.
Maybe talking to Paul McCartney and getting to talk about having sex with his new wife, or the amount of sex that he doesn't need to have anymore as an adult, which was different, which was an interesting conversation to hear from a former heartthrob of the Beatles. And that's a famous interview with Howard Stern. And I had a couple of examples here of you kind of pulling these bits of information from your guests, and I thought we'd take a little listen there. And I had a follow-up question about that after we hear these clips.
You know, my drinking was getting pretty out of control, so I was 3 months sober because I did some reckless shit. I ended up sleeping with a buddy's wife in my truck outside this bar like a couple days after they broke up. Piss hammered. The next night, I got so drunk I don't want to have been told him, and I woke up in the back of my truck on a random county highway, and I was like, "Yep, I'm not doing this."
So at this point, I'm completely rebuffed. You know, I made this giant move. I had already worked and lost 2 jobs. I'm now cash poor. I'm broke. I'm just the lowest I've ever been. I feel like a complete failure.
Be completely vulnerable, and I wasn't able to make deep connections with people, and I wasn't able to have compassion for people, and I didn't think that other people liked me or loved me because I didn't love myself. So how could anybody else like me?
First of all,
deep, yeah.
Congratulations on these interviews. And that's you're taking these people that are usually very fun-loving and jovial people, and you're getting into these deep subjects
Of course, unlike Howard Stern, I wouldn't describe this as a comedy-based show. Of even all the guests, many of the guests are loosely linked to comedy there. How would you describe your show? We had Ben Woodfield on the show. He is a host, of course, of Ben's Fellas. All right, we did it, everybody. Oh, I forgot to mention, too, I came in the finals in a blackjack tournament on the cruise. That was exciting. Won the Beatles competition. We didn't go. There's so much on there. You need like 3 weeks to experience everything. It was finally the last day. We made it up to the 12th and 13th floor. So much to do. It was good. Happy to be back, though. Got to get back to work today. Bring some of those lessons of customer service to the kids over in the grocery store. And that's that. Showed some of the pictures here. I brought a Polaroid camera. Took some good pictures. That was fun. Got some Mexican newspapers. I got a Mexican hats. That was really all I brought back. Okay. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. Be thinking of you.